Mm-hmm.
Hello and welcome back to Legends of the Tabletop. This is a continuation of our Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition campaign. We are now on to session 11, so if you haven't taken the time to go back and watch the previous episodes, I recommend you do so before continuing with this one for spoilers. When we last left off, our adventurers had left an alternate realm known as the Vale. There they came to some revelations, some twists in the plot. They were betrayed by their once companion Livria and lost some of their friends along the way. When they came back to the mortal realm, they found themselves in a familiar place, Storm Arrow Keep. However, Storm Arrow Keep was left in ruin from the attack that had preceded. There, they found an old friend who revealed himself to be Gradic, the bard, having waited for them within the mortal realm for nearly 6 years. The time lapse threw everybody for a little bit of a ride. During your absence, Gradic had revealed to you that the comet that was previously seen as an omen above the sky had crashed into the world, and its shards were scattered all about. One landing nearby within the Ridgewater Pass in an orc encampment that belonged to the Cold Fury orcs. You sought out the orc encampment and were able to obtain the comet shard after a long, hard-fought battle. Ethan was able to obtain the shard without any effects, and we left off with him sort of looking down upon the shard now in his possession.
We clear out the camp?
The camp is clear.
I'm just wondering if we need to worry about, were they working alone, do we think? Or is there some sort of greater power that was...
So Gradic speaks to that Benrith and says, during my time studying them in the Ridgewater Pass, they did appear to be working alone.
We didn't get a chance to ask Ethan if he felt anything, right? I don't think so.
No.
Okay, so I'd like to go over to my brother and say, Ethan, are you feeling okay after that?
I feel fine, but I can feel the immense power emanating from this stone.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Like a little heartburn? I probably got something in my satchel, maybe, if you want, do you want, are you...
Pepto-Bismol in there?
I don't know what that is. Is it painful? Do you feel like a darkness,
I don't feel any
sad?
pain or anything uncomfortable. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's radiating heat. But if the heat was power, I feel something coming from it.
It's radioactive.
Interesting. Well, I guess hold on to it. Does he have like a bag or something? Or
Yeah, it's a little satchel or something.
Make sure he holds on to it since we know that we probably should not touch it.
So does he?
You can put it next to the knife that Ren gave him in his satchel.
That was Willow.
That was me.
I don't give my brother knives.
I don't give my brother
I'm the responsible.
Next to the knife that Willow gave him.
So is the shard lost its power and he absorbed it, or does the shard still have the power? He can just hold it.
He doesn't seem to be implying that he absorbed any power from it, and that it's still radiating power.
Understood.
Yeah.
So it might be like an enhancer. Because the other guy swallowed it.
Right.
And that's how we got. I'm not going to make my brother swallow the stone.
I just miss it happens. Maybe he'll grow some more arms or something.
Some jam in your satchel. You just coat it.
Put a little bit of on toast or something, and with some jelly.
Let's see.
So Braddock, says perhaps we should return to Storm Arrow Keep and find a place to conceal the shard and come up with the next plan of attack here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if he needed to keep it on his person or
if Ethan did.
Yeah.
Well, Cask had previously told you guys that he felt that it would be dangerous in the possession of anyone but Ethan, and that somewhat is now apparent after seeing how it affected that orc.
Mm.
So, I mean, take from that what you will, but it doesn't seem to have any immediate effect on Ethan, and it clearly deformed that other creature. So,
Is there anything in this camp?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can we search to see if there's anything of value or anything that kind of gives us an idea of what the heck was going on?
sure. Give me an investigation.
Can I
Sure.
also?
Yeah. Can be each.
Oof, not very good.
Anyway,
A 4. Yeah.
7 for me.
Both of you are well traveled. It appears to be more, and you've come across orcs before. It appears to be more or less like a generic orc encampment. There's pelts and crude weapons, and
It's smelly.
yeah, the patchwork tents. There, I mean, there's not like a lot going on. It looks very tribalistic, and
Didn't seem like the chieftain had like a plan or anything, right? He was just
no,
kind of.
no.
doing
Why
his
don't you
thing.
give me a Why don't you give me another investigation, Zach? But kind of separate from the previous. Also,
That's a 1.
Ooh.
Not that.
Get him out.
okay. Better yet, I'll let anybody except for Benrith. Anybody else can give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm negative.
Let's see.
I'm 0.
Hold on, let's see.
Probably the best.
Me?
Philomena. I have a negative
I
one.
got a +1.
Oh, you too. All three.
It's a 14.
That's an 11.
Okay, so Philomena and the tribalistic element to the Orcic camp as a druid, between that and then your knowledge of Arcana, you're kind of able to gauge that they seem like a very simple tribe, very attuned to nature. Again, they have things like animal pelts and things that they've harvested from the land that kind of make up the encampment itself, timber structures, bone structures holding up the fences and the tents. That all looks fairly normal to you. And then your understanding of them collecting the shard and how it changed that creature, it doesn't seem to have any immediate effect over the camp other than mutating that guy, and they were probably worshiping it to some degree, but it doesn't seem to have really changed anything else. These seem like a people that are very attuned to the land. Like nothing else seems out of place. Does that make sense? Okay.
All right. I think we've gathered all we can.
Yeah.
Head back.
I think so.
While we're going, I'm gonna roll my health because I didn't before we ended the last session. Ooh, that's a 10.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Waited. Convenient. I waited and I got a 10.
Very nice.
I'll take
Charged
that.
his dice.
Actually, yeah, that was the first roll of that. So sweet.
So you make your way back to Storm Arrow Keep, and the path back is much the same. Why are you smiling?
Nothing?
We're just happy to be here.
Don't be happy. This is serious. You're not allowed to have fun. You make your way back to Storm Arrow Keep, and it's yeah, it's much the same. However, I'd like, as you make your approach and wind that bend coming back to Storm Arrow Keep, I'd like everyone to give me a perception check.
I love perception. We're good at perception.
Okay.
We see a lot of things.
Yeah, so I roll
12.
I'm
There-
12 as well.
I'll start rolling my dice.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh, what
Nice,
is it?
Zach.
That was
Nice.
good.
13.
Okay,
You
so
did really bad.
Benrith, you were the first to notice,
Naturally.
naturally,
Obviously.
a large, thick black column of smoke rising from on the horizon, down Ridgewater Pass towards the coast. Why don't you give me a survival check following that?
How long are we traveling, by the way?
It takes like a few hours. To get
Okay,
from the
so we
camp
haven't
to the-
we
yeah.
haven't healed up. We're
No,
still
Yeah, we said the rest.
It's a 10.
That's fine. You are able to orient yourself enough, and it's been a long time since you've traveled Bridgewater Pass, but you kind of have a feel of where you are. You catch yourself kind of saying it out loud, and then Graddock confirms it for you. that seems to be the orientation off in the distance of where Sovalar would be.
Call the town.
And it's like obviously a big calm because we're pretty far from
Yeah.
so far.
Oh, it's like a giant mass of smoke.
The city's burning down.
Gradic, have you had any word from Silvalar? Like, what have we missed there?
A few days ago, whatever's going on, I fear it's unfolding as we speak.
Should we travel to it then? Or do you think we should
We'd have to get a boat. Right?
steer clear?
No.
No,
No,
No, that's the
you took your horses from
Oh,
Sovalar.
okay, that was the-
the first time.
It'll be a
That's
bit
where
of
you got your
travel.
horses. Remember?
Especially because we don't
Yeah.
have
Horses now.
yeah.
Yeah. As far as the direction, like, is Storm Arrow Keep on the way there, or
So Sovalar is along the coast.
Yep.
I should do this in reverse for you. Sovalar's on the coast. Ridgewater Peak is to the northwest, and you guys are down somewhere like a little bit further west of that. So, but the way that the Ridgewater Pass goes, you would have to travel through the pass back to Storm Arrow Keep, and then out of the pass to the coastline.
all right?
So
So
yes,
we have
the
to
answer
pass
is
that.
yes. It's more or less on your way,
Follow.
anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could maybe find a shortcut through the mountain pass, but the very defined road is towards Storm Arrow Keep,
I mean, Oregon Trail style. I'm always down to try and find a
towards the river.
shortcut through
Yeah.
the pass.
That's fine. We can
Just watch out for the dysentery.
we can try that. If so, like, do we want to be hasty about this, or should we be cautious?
I mean, we don't really know what we're getting ourselves into.
No.
And by the time we get there, whatever actually happens, probably going to be like long over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we may be smarter to not take our time, but not exert
rush.
ourselves. And maybe just.
Like,
take-
especially if we're taking a route we don't know.
I think we should take the easy route. I think that's.
I,
a
I,
smart move.
I agree.
No matter what, we're not going to get there. Do we know like how far taking the normal route, how long the travel
On
would be?
foot.
I mean, you could get there within the day,
Yeah.
depending on how quick you wanted to be. You weren't like, remember, when you took the
Mhm.
horses up the mountain, you were going up elevation,
Mm.
and you were also like kind of leisurely riding your horses. You
Yeah.
weren't like galloping to Storm Arrow Keep. So if you somewhat rush on foot,
Mhm.
mostly going down in elevation, downhill, you could get there within the day.
How are we looking like health wise and stuff in general?
Not in a bad spot.
Just
Yeah.
over half.
I'm
fine.
good.
I'm a third. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm
Our
But,
temporary
I mean,
hit
it's going to
points
take
is
us a
good.
day anyway, so we'll probably have to sleep at some
I
point.
was gonna say, what time of
Yeah.
day is it? When did we
That's true.
go to the orc thing?
I believe you
Is it
left in the
evening?
morning.
Okay.
So
Right.
now it's probably like early afternoon, very early
So we'd
afternoon.
have to travel through the night.
No, again, not necessarily, depending on how quick you are.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's start making our way back to the keep, and when we get there, we'll figure out if
Rest
we want
and
to
then-
rest or
yeah.
we can,
Yeah.
even just short rest.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Okay, so you and you don't want to rush to Storm Arrow Keep either.
We can do that.
Yeah.
a
rush
little
this
bit
one
of
out,
a.
keep.
A little bit of a haste.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
I'm not sprinting, but I'm not
Quickly.
walking.
Okay, so you make your way back to Storm Arrow Keep, and what do you want to do upon arriving?
Is there anywhere we were talking about finding a place to maybe store the shard?
Yes, so I worry keeping it on our person is.
Is there anything that we can see that might still have some kind of
So you know the
Safety
mess
measure?
the mess hall was more or less intact. The main structure of the guild hall for the free wardens was
Or-
more or less intact. It was one of the better structures. That's where you guys rested
yeah.
your first night back.
Is it possible maybe to get one of the stones out of the inside of the building, or maybe and like put the rock
Mm.
kind of like in a wall or something?
Definitely somewhere inconspicuous, you know?
Granick, do you know of any good
Mhm.
safe places or
Yeah.
hiding spots? Anything that
Your
we could
dungeon.
certainly hide it and leave it behind here. However, I fear that based on everything that you've said, if Livria has the means to find these things,
much
She might.
what's
be
going
able
on
to
in
find it.
Sovalar, I certainly wouldn't want to leave it unattended.
So keep it.
I-
Plus, there's a
I I could perhaps stay behind and look over it at Storm Arrow Keep.
I mean, I think, I mean, Graddock's been here without us for years, and he knows this place the best. I think it might make sense for him to stay behind and keep an eye on.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Like that, this is like your stronghold
We can
now.
we can hide it, and I'll just keep watch over
Keep doing
the
what
keep
you were
itself.
doing.
I mean, he kept this place as safe as he could while we were gone.
Theoretically, no one but Libria would know we have it. So.
Right.
All right, that sounds like the best course.
How do you want to hide it? I suppose that's more from Graddock than from me. That's
Just
not like a Graddock
an
question.
overturned book. On top of it?
Yeah.
It's like a-
Put it under the carpet. It's not like a.
No one
Just
will.
put it on the ground and
Here's
just put some.
I'll give Braddock my red.
Is there?
There you go.
um,
No one will know.
Yeah, I mean you could
Do
try
you
and
have like a
put,
strong
loose-
box?
Well, yeah, there's definitely chests that are left over, like a strong box.
Yeah.
You could do that, but that might be obvious.
I even
You
just
might
like a small box.
Yeah, you might be
Put it
better
in
or
the
more
window.
inconspicuous. Someone said something about a stone before.
I was
you
thinking
can
like
find like a loose
in like the
flagstone
wall.
in the wall.
Pull it
and
out and then put the
put it
stone in
behind it.
there, and then you can kind of cover it up with some.
Yeah.
Exactly, just like like
Move a
this.
bookshelf in front of it, like really
Yeah.
double down on it.
I worry that might jeopardize the structural integrity of the
That's
building.
interesting. That's an interesting thought.
Half of it's
I
on
studied a
it.
little bit of architecture.
You wanna- Should we bury it?
That,
Oh,
that
that
was
would be
my
a good
original thought.
Like in a strong box as well? And
The fresh dirt though might give it away.
then put like dead bodies
What
on
if
top
we
of
put
it?
what if we put it with pig fat?
Like move a
With
river
his-
stone out and then put it in and put the river stone back on it.
I don't think anyone is gonna touch someone's
So-
grave or memorial.
I don't know what it does to like bodies. It might reanimate him, and that would not be the greatest.
Well, I
thing.
don't know that it would be touching his body
Jumping to conclusions, but yeah. I think
for it.
no matter where we hide it, it won't matter. Ivory will be able to find it.
So then, should we just take it with us?
I'm like, should we just have Graddock hold it?
Can he hold
Gotta
it?
can't.
Oh wait, he can't hold it.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I think we just put it in an inconspicuous place, and nobody who's not looking for it is going to
Carve out the inside of a book and put it.
I was
in the
just
book
thinking
and put it
that,
on
but like
shelf.
with a loaf of bread.
It
That's a-
toasts the bread.
Got a thing of moldy bread on the table for.
I'm just
like,
imagining, like,
2
really
weeks.
hard
No,
bread.
we'll throw that later.
Wall.
Yeah, let's do
Best.
the wall.
Yeah.
That's the consensus.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we should do that.
I think it'd be straightforward enough. I mean, there's some structural damage throughout the entire keep, so you could probably find more or less what you're looking for. You find the best option, the best stone that's loose, pull it out.
I think that's load bearing though.
Yeah. It's a corner piece. uh,
Oh.
It's
you
Jenga.
pull out the loose
The whole
stone,
thing full of stone.
place the shard inside and then replace it.
So should we rest and
Think
head out in the morning, or
Nice.
do you guys want to? Yeah, Ash.
Sure. Maybe we should do short rest. Just to get a little bit of health, and then we can go.
Yeah, I think if we just kind of gather ourselves here and we
Eat a meal,
Yeah.
head out. Yeah.
head out, and even if we get there late at night, it'll be better than waiting a whole day.
No.
Sounds good. So short rest.
Let's
Yeah.
do
Then,
it.
then we can use what you can use your hit dice to heal yourself, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you full health
Is that what
over
you're
there?
gonna do?
Short rest.
Oh
What are they
god.
That'll be.
Do you add
They're
your
getting
constitution or
hit
is it
points back.
just
So
Yeah. For your hit dice roll, when you're resting, you add your con mod.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Oh,
I
you
didn't add
roll
my
for it?
con.
Or you should just hit
could
this.
You like
So
the
that's
short rest.
12.
12. We'll say if you want to expend like as many
That would be
D
30.
1d8. So if like you're half health,
Mhm.
you can expend like 3 and see what it brings you back.
Oh, so you run that.
Just
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
6.
And roll it.
oh my god.
You can roll it in real life though.
No, I
I'll see. We'll do it in the game.
Yeah.
So you
Oh.
get 22 health back to your.
very nice.
51.
Oh, I just got 51
Yep,
of
you're back
that.
to max.
Cool. And then I get rid of my temp hit points, right?
All right,
Yep.
that's good. That was an 60.
No, I'm just gonna get myself back
Get
to
up
X
to
and figure out how
full.
many I have to
I
roll.
don't think I've ever done a short rest really.
Ooh, 5.
So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna get
9.
close. Actually, that's
really resting again.
no.
18. 18.
I'm glad you said something because I forgot to put Constitution modifier in for my health.
Burned 4 of my 8.
That was 13.
Right.
10.
Just remember, we haven't taken a long rest, so that means anything that came online in the new thing doesn't take effect until we.
Some things regenerate after short rest.
Braddock asks Willow,
Yeah.
perhaps after you investigate the matter, you can send a message back my way so I know you're all okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I can do that.
Do you have this prepared?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always have that just in case I need to talk to Mom, who doesn't like me. Doesn't even remember me.
She just answers as this call cannot be completed as dialed.
Please hold. Your call is important to us.
You can just get a dial tone. Just
It's just her saying, "Dee,
So we can move out, guys.
Yeah.
I think we all rested as much as we need to, and we're leaving Braddock behind. Are we taking the kid?
John's just waiting for my money.
Yeah.
Braddock, do you mind babysitting?
There's a solid gold in it if you.
If we have another shard, we cannot do anything with it. We need
Yeah, I
Ethan.
feel like
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
gonna
We
be good for
definitely taking
him.
the kid.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
I can't imagine Braddock and Ethan just hanging out.
Took some bread.
So you make your way out, saying your goodbyes to Braddock. Again, he asks you, Willow, to reassure him that you're all okay when everything is managed by sending him back a message, and you'll keep watch over both the Stone and Storm Arrow Keep and wait for your return. You make your way out of the remnants of the main gates of Storm Arrow Keep and begin your descent over Ridgewater Pass down towards the town of Sovalar. And the road is still maintained fairly well. It's not like overgrown and hasn't been lost to the years. It's probably not as traveled as it once was, but it's, the trees and everything had been cleared out of that road long ago and haven't overgrown it yet. You make your way down and you still continue to see that smoke curling upwards into the sky. And as you get closer, the air is starting to carry a distinct scent of burning wood. You are under the assumption that due to the intensity of it, this is some sort of man-made fire. It's not just like a
fire.
natural wildfire.
They're having a party.
Yeah,
It's a bonfire.
we're just
Turn the
going down
lights
there
out.
to
Did anyone bring
get
marshmallows?
to the party.
I'm sure I have something in here.
You tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how fast your pace is.
Like a 6?
I was gonna say 6 or 7.
I think it's a 7.
Safe 6.
7.
Like maybe
Okay,
like
so you're going
like an
you're going
8.
pretty fast.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah, it's a little bit
7.5.
much.
again, this is a descent out of the Ridgewater Pass, so it's quicker. The conditions are not bad. You're able to make your way down fairly quickly, and I would say after 2.5, 3 hours of trying to keep this pace as best as you can, you're now getting fairly close to Sovalar, and a lone horse rushes past you with no rider, and it's dragging a broken cart behind it.
Oh.
Philomena, can you
Yeah?
talk to horses?
I could talk to any animals.
Ask it what
Can we
happened.
try and like
Comet?
slow it down?
Yes.
Yeah, can we catch it?
Give me animal handling.
Why don't you do that?
I mean, I can also like telepathically talk to the creature and see what's going on in his head.
I've been-
It's really startled right now, so I'd still like you to give me an animal handling before just talking
You
to
want
it.
me
Can
to
I
assist?
To try and
yeah,
calm it.
can
I
can
have
I
good
give
animal
her
handling too.
advantage?
That's 20.
It's a 20.
Roll again to see if
So
there's
don't-
another one.
You get double 20, the horse dies out of happiness.
Roll again.
Roll again. Come on. Nat.
She killed the horse.
16.
Okay.
What's your total though?
36, right?
Yeah,
Or no, even higher.
47.
yeah.
With my 20,
Yeah, with the 20.
it would be a 20.
The horse comes-
26.
The horse is
Okay.
running past,
Druid
and
man.
it catches eye of Philomena, and you actually lock eyes with it for a second, and it comes to an abrupt halt immediately.
I'm gonna go over to the horse and just pet pet it. I'm gonna pet its face and its snout, and I'm gonna tell it to calm down, and then I'm just gonna ask it to tell me where he came from and what's happening.
Oh God, horse voice.
Seems red, right?
Yeah. It came from Sovalar. That's my hometown. Just sounds frightened.
Are you okay?
Long in the face. Frightened.
Long in the face. Are you okay? Is what's going on in like the village?
Town is being attacked.
By whom?
Marauders.
Is anyone have they killed everyone? Like, is people just scattering?
I ran. I don't know.
Are you okay? Do you want do you want a little biscuit?
Yeah, I'll like take the broken card off of it.
So
Can you-
unhook the harness.
Yeah.
Yep. That's probably good. It's been dragging it, and dragging it has not been easy because it's broken.
I'll give him a little biscuit
Eats it, readily eats it.
and a little water from
Okay.
my flask. Y'all, do we need a horse for any reason at all?
I don't think we want to drag this
I was
poor
gonna
horse
say,
back.
yeah.
to-
Yeah.
I
but
think he's a little spooked. Maybe
but-
if he just hangs out here and
Yeah.
calms down and stays out of sight a little bit. And
have him
Maybe have
know.
him just grace.
graze and
I'm gonna take him and be like, it's okay, like you're safe, you're away from all that. Thank you so much. I'm gonna bring him over to some grass.
What's its name?
What's your name?
Peter.
Peter.
Peter the horse.
Peter, I'm Philomena, and these are my friends. We're
One sec.
we're headed where you came from, and we're gonna make sure that as best as we can everything's okay.
You know what? I'm retracting Peter. Its name
Peter.
is Hayden.
Hayden the horse.
Hayden.
all right, but we're gonna call you Peter.
I'm gonna call you Peter.
He says my friends call me Peter now.
Should we ask him anything else?
No, I think just reassure him that we'll return. And
Is there anything on the cart that he was pulling, or is just the cart
It's like
empty?
empty and broken, and yeah. Like
Okay,
some of the
Pete.
boards are like,
kind of a
hanging by
horse?
a nail.
Who's his owner?
Yeah, Peter, who's your owner? Where'd you come from? Like a stable? Does it have a name?
Huh?
Or
Richard.
Richard Shaw, maybe?
Richard Shaw. Oh yeah,
no,
okay.
Richard Shaw was the horse.
No, from your one
Yeah.
shot.
He carried the.
Did you come from a stable or farm? Is there a name that you can give us?
My master's a tradesman that lives in the village. His name is Fenton.
Okay.
That's not the guy that sold us the boat or the horses, though, right?
No.
No.
I can't remember.
I
Okay,
don't remember
Peter.
either.
We're gonna. I
Peter,
want
his name's Hayden.
Hayden Peter. Peter Hayden.
It's a hyphenated name. It's
Yeah.
Hayden Peter.
that was
Peter Hayden.
burn for.
Okay, we're gonna make our way in that direction. I just want you to be safe. Just keep.
If you stick to the path, well, I can't talk to it, but you can tell it to stick to the path.
Yeah, I mean, well, you're smart. If you stick to the path, you're gonna find another town and some people that'll take good care of you.
Thank you.
We'll make sure
Thanks for the biscuit.
you want another one for the. I got lots.
One for
Hold
the
on.
road.
I love biscuits.
Here you go.
Okay.
Takes it with
Takes
us.
a hand.
Stands on its back legs.
Grabs it with both hooves.
It sits cross-legged.
Good biscuits.
Let's
Worst
keep,
horse ever.
Bo Jackman horseman.
let's keep moving and keep our wits about us.
I think that's a good idea. Thank you, Peter. I really appreciate it.
Hayden.
Hayden,
you're welcome.
Peter.
Peter Hayden's
Peter Haydenson.
Hayden
She
Peter.
misheard it, so she just thought
Yeah.
it was Peter the whole time.
The size of the column of smoke, does it seem like it's like the whole?
Yeah, several buildings. Yeah, now we'll say that you're at a vantage where you can actually look down somewhat. I mean, it's like a speck in the distance, but you can look down somewhat on Sovalar, and there's several buildings that are on fire.
All right.
Let's double time it.
Yeah, I think we should now move to a 9. Well, I guess not like dead sprint, but definitely a quick jog.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
can hear distant screams off in the
I was
distance.
gonna say, head on a swivel,
Still.
guys.
Okay.
Love me some distant screams.
Make your approach.
Yeah, what do we
Yeah.
see?
You see chaos as people are running about in town, both trying to maintain the fires and get away from something undiscernible. Again, you hear screaming. There are several buildings on fire, as I mentioned, and the town looks worse for wear. It does not look good.
Can we see anyone that's obviously a raider or somebody
Give
that?
me a perception check.
Oh, what's
Can we
happening
see
good?
anyone that's obviously like a town guard?
Nat 20.
You see some thug looking marauders chasing other people.
How far away are they?
Like it's clear that it's not just people running in the same direction. It's like one running from somebody else. You tell me how close you are now.
I think we've
You're getting up on it.
gone into the town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
probably
was
just-
asking, are they within arrow range? Can I distract the thugs from the people they're chasing?
If you want to get within arrow range, you can do that.
I think
I didn't have you that close yet, but if you want to get that
Yeah,
close.
I think Ash would if he saw that, he would rush in.
Okay. So you want to distract with an arrow shot? Is that what you said?
Initially, I would like to just obviously I'd like to try to hit them, but at least let them kind of like distract or get their attention.
Okay. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
We're gonna.
Here we go. That is a 12. That is terrible.
12. That's with your modifier?
Yes.
12 is a miss. So you shoot at one of the men chasing one of the villagers, and it flies past him. However,
Oh,
if I may,
That's
he now notices that arrows are being shot
oh man.
from the outskirts of the village into the village,
One step.
and he calls just a general cry, like rallying cry. We're being attacked.
Is it in common?
It's in common.
Okay.
It's
Is
a
he-
human.
Okay.
Yep. And we're gonna take a quick break. Be right back.
Whoa.
That was a quick break.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
God. Here's your book.
Wow!
This
I
is.
can't even see.
So cool.
Got a pillar of
Oh my
Move it.
god.
Just move it.
No, you're fine.
See, you should
No,
have
we're being stupid.
you should have burnt something in the microwave so we could get the smoke.
In my immersion.
Okay, and welcome back. When we left, Ash had just loosed an arrow, so I'd like you all to please roll for initiative.
Oh god.
Can you point out that he missed?
He did miss.
Don't point that out.
stressed out.
21.
Emotional. Okay.
I not much better.
The 16.
10.
Ben?
It's a 9 for me.
I got a 9.
Wow,
What's
my
your
dex
DX?
is
Mine's 1.
+2.
Okay.
What'd you get, Willow?
9. Oh.
Or Ren, I'm sorry.
16.
Okay. So, Ash, some of the marauders turn towards you after loosing that arrow and begin charging. And as I said, they let out a cry. However, you're quick enough to react that you're able to immediately volley a second arrow.
Nice.
So, what would you like to do?
Whoever's the closest.
These gentlemen with the coils over their head, the black coils,
Yes.
are enemies, daggers in their hand.
I assume, is that guy going after those civilians right there? The one that she just shined the green on?
Right here, yes. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to pivot to him,
Okay.
and I'm going to loose.
It's easy.
I still get my 2 attacks, right? Or Yeah, because it's now okay. So I'll loosen attack at that one. That is a 29. I'm assuming
29
that.
is a hit.
Oh, and that's a critical because I still have 19.
Are
That's
you
a
talking
crit.
to yourself or me?
I'm saying I'm talking. To
Okay.
myself. It's a crit.
Share with the class.
It's a crit.
Okay.
So it takes a D8 plus I'm gonna do 4 plus that's 2, that's 9. So
Yeah, get it.
my
Get it.
brain's not working. 17. 17 on the first one. First
Mhm.
attack. That is an 18. So does that hit?
It does.
Okay. I'm gonna do another attack. That is 12 damage.
So what was the total damage?
12 plus 18, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
30?
Yeah. I'm gonna say 30.
So, Ash, you drop one of the marauders that was chasing down some of the villagers. These villagers are able to scamper off.
We must protect the civilians.
However, after Ash is the enemy's turn, there is enough of them and there's enough chaos going on. We're gonna have these two jump over this and charge you down.
Come at me, bro.
This gentleman's gonna stop chasing this child and charge it. Yeah, they just see you guys as the immediate threat, so kind of more or less are all gonna.
The way my foot would clip that barrel.
And one is gonna scamper out from behind this building.
With
You
your
didn't
heels.
notice, and charge down Ben.
What?
He was closest. It should have been Ash, but I made him come from that building. Yeah.
Ooh. Was he within 10 feet?
Oh yeah, as he come. Well, do I get a reaction before my turn?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll do an attack on him as he's coming into my range. Is 5 plus 7. 12.
12 misses. Then he's going to strike at Ben with a rusty blade.
Do you ever tetanus shot?
23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Does Ben look like they did a tetanus shot?
He is tetanus.
He gives the blade tetanus.
These take 10 slashing damage. And none of the rest of them are going to reach you guys in this melee combat. I forgot to move this gentleman as well.
Is that a
He's gonna
Wookiee?
Position himself in cover behind that cart as he makes his way. Okay, and that is the enemy's go, which then is going to make it Ren's turn.
Is this treasure?
Yeah, because that's.
I
what you
mean,
should be
so
worried
yeah,
about.
they basically in the village
Are there-
square there, they've been like
Taking it.
piling
Okay.
all the loot from the
Okay.
village, and kind of that's what's going
Okay.
on there.
Sparklies.
Awesome. Am I?
So you didn't come to help; you came to rob the village also.
Yeah. Come on, guys, we gotta help the villagers.
Am I in
know.
base contact with this person, or do I have free movement?
You're good. You're within a square. You're fine.
Okay. I would like to move to the opposite side of this gentleman to
Okay.
give
Zach,
Ben
you mind
with
doing
some
that for me?
flanking. And I'll stop
Thank you.
right there. And then I'm just gonna swing a warhammer at this person.
Smash.
Hulk smash.
Red smash.
19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Okay. It's not gonna be great, but we'll do some little bit of damage. 3 damage,
Okay.
and that will be my turn for the moment.
Cool. After Ren is going to be Philomena
Okay.
on a 10. You guys had quite a few bad rolls there.
I'm going to.
Seems pretty traditional.
Good range.
I'm going to do entangle,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast it so it's about 5 feet, just in front of where those guys are.
Okay, so you're trying to catch the two
Or
that.
spike growth. I'm sorry, spike growth. I apologize.
Okay.
Spike growth. So it's just going to. I'm going to take a little few thorns out of my satchel, and I'm going to cast it within 5 feet of these
The two
enemies
that
here.
are in the middle in
Yeah.
front of you. Okay, can you read the spell for me?
20-foot radius, so I can do it behind them. 20-foot radius centered on the point within range. The area becomes difficult terrain, and the enemy takes 2d 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. But for right now, I'm just going to cast it. So
Okay.
spikes come up out of the ground.
Where do you want it? You still want to put it in front of them in a 20-foot radius or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just that is my turn.
So when they move, they're going to take damage.
Yeah, and then I'm going to turn into an 8.
Oh, okay. Do you want to replace your mini for me?
Please.
I can use that, Jamie.
I got long arms.
He's got alarms.
Alarms. I'm in my jumper, kind of like restricted.
Have to give him instructions. Hi, Ethan.
Actually, I'm putting him behind me, so.
Yep.
The giant monkey next to him.
Okay,
It's
Ben.
just like,
Oh. What did? I'm just gonna take out this guy next to me. So I'm going to cast Hex
Mm-hmm.
on this gentleman right next to me. And then I will swing away with advantage, correct?
Did you put a mage hand on yourself, or are you swinging the?
Didn't do a mage hand, you're right.
You swinging one-handed?
I mean, I couldn't have done that as we're running up. I didn't say, I guess. So then I
No,
Yes.
I'm not asking you like an "I got you" moment. I'm asking you to give you a chance for you to say you put a mage hand on.
I will put the mage hand
Okay,
down
I'm
as
glad you did that. Okay, perfect.
Oh yeah, you're one-handed.
Thankfully, that is a cantrip, so I can do
Yep.
both.
Yep.
And yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Actually, no. Okay, I'm gonna action search, and then I can actually attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have advantage, correct?
Yep.
1 is a 19,
Nice.
which
Oh yeah, that's a crit.
is not a crit. on Hex. That's the Hexblade's curse.
Oh.
They're two different things. But that is still a hit, I presume, at a 26.
Yes, it is.
So then, remember what I need to put on there. Hex, it's a d6. So that is 11 plus 4, 15.
15 damage.
And with my new Warlock invocation, I have Thirsting Blade, so whenever I make an attack with my main weapon, I get to do 2 attacks. So I will do a second attack. And that is a 17 plus 7.
It's a hit.
Okay. And that is 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 4 is another 15.
Nice, dude. Okay, so between that, your hits were very well landed.
Oh, yeah.
However, he already had 3 damage on him from Ren as well. So,
Wow.
Got 3 now.
left hand.
hey man, I just wanted to include
That's
you.
what made the difference.
So Ben, as this bandit, marauder, whatever you call him, runs out from behind one of the burning buildings and charges you guys down, he engages into combat with you, and both you and Ren quickly jump on him, and you're able to pierce your glaive right into his chest, and he drops to the ground. I think the reaction on the other marauders, they kind of now realize that maybe you guys are not just strangers approaching, but are capable of defending yourself. They're a little shocked. They almost hesitate for a second after seeing their companion just immediately get dropped.
And then I guess I'll just move forward like 5 feet.
Okay.
Watch those spikes.
Yeah, I guess I'll move forward right up to the spikes.
Okay. So yeah, it's literally like 5 feet, and then this starts the spikes probably.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. After Ben is Willow.
I would like to grab my brother and push him fully behind me for
Okay.
one.
You want to shove him back like 5 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we shove him back a little bit? Can you move him, please?
Bye.
And then for my turn, I'd like to cast Bless at 2nd level and bless all of my companions.
Cool.
Oh, nice. So it's what, plus?
That's a D4, right?
Mhm.
Yep. Everybody gets a D4 to your attacks or saving throws.
That's gonna make it Ash's turn back to the
You have the
top.
rings. The
Yes.
bless rings. So how many you putting on?
Every,
All of you.
yeah, 'cause you did second also.
But I was like, I didn't want to leave one person out because I don't know what's doing what. So I just was like, I'll keep my brother safe. You guys go do something, essentially.
All right. Well, at this point, then I'm just gonna focus on the He's got partial cover.
Blessed. It's on 4.
Yep.
4 of you. Yeah. Well, that's good because I only got 4 blessed.
It's perfect.
I'm gonna.
It's like
Just
I
how-
planned it.
Just how you planned it.
Never pass that spell if I remember.
Yeah.
Just always leave Gradic
I
out.
mean, we'll just have to eat
Yeah.
all their chips.
It's time for everybody to get a hula hoop.
Woo!
Monkey.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Wonka. I'm gonna
Around the
aim
big
for the
hips.
guy over to the right because he's out in the open. Your
Okay.
left because the big guy's got some cover, and
Nice guy.
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just gonna go for the minion over on the other side.
Okay.
The one coming up
Yep.
the alley towards us.
Understood.
That is only a 14.
14 is a hit.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Let's do this then. 10 damage.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna attack him again. That's an 18.
Hits.
All right. That's 11 damage, so 21 damage.
Nice. So, you loose 2 arrows in quick succession. One piercing into his leg, the other piercing into his shoulder. He continues to lurch towards you, but clearly in pain.
Since I didn't move at all, and I have double movement, so I'm actually gonna shift. I see that guy over there now. I am gonna shift over. I'm not gonna actually move the full distance, but I'm just gonna make it so I'm in a straight line with that guy.
Okay.
So, and that will be my turn.
Okay, which makes it the enemies. This injured one is going to charge down Philomena. I think he can skirt around the 20. This one can skirt around the 20. So can this guy into Ren. These 2 are going to take damage. So one takes 1 step. It's for every 5 feet they step.
Mm-hmm.
So one takes 5 feet of damage.
Yeah.
One tick.
Takes a 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet of travel.
It's automatic once it does it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead and roll on that. And this one's going to be able to travel 10 within it, probably. And then I'll move.
So there's 2 going through it?
Well,
Yep, so
one
one-
gets 2d4
one-
and one
yes.
gets 4d4.
Exactly.
That's 5 for 1, and then one gets 4d4.
5.
Was
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One gets 11 damage.
Which would be the one that charged you. And then the leader is smart enough to see that his people are being injured as they're charging through that, so he's gonna skirt around it. Not quite reaching you, Philomena, but heading
was he
that
not
way.
in the original?
He was on the outskirt of it. She had dropped it here, so he could kind of like skirt around it. Okay, so combats. Let's see. Let's roll an attack on Ren, the one behind you.
Just the 2
Nat 1.
Nice.
There's 3.
Hits.
Gonna roll dodge.
Himself.
13 for the dodge, so he misses.
Wookie.
The one in front of Ben is gonna make his attack, and that is a
He's
metal dice.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Also using mine, maybe he'll get scared.
Yeah,
I was like, boom, what about
Oh,
that? It's like
only a
it's a
12, Ben. So I'm
Sounds
assuming it
really
misses.
12 actually does miss.
Okay.
That's nice.
And then the 2 on
Feels good.
Philomena. So first one, 25.
Oof.
that hit.
Okay, so he attacks with the rusty blade.
You need to up their budget.
I guess that's why they're here.
There we go. No, they're smart. Because now their blades not only slash, but also give you 10
8 slashing damage.
Okay.
disease damage.
Oh.
And then the second one
Like a natural for
attacks you and gets a 21.
Okay.
Please take one.
I'm glad I moved.
Take 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And that is the end of the Marauder's turn.
Okay.
So then it is going to be
Reniford.
Ren. Nope, Philomena.
Okay. So,
Go for it.
Yeah, Ren.
Yeah, it
Reniford
is Ren.
now.
okay.
Yeah,
He
60.
just doesn't like.
I'll hold-
I got contrarian because
Hold
I
that-
was like,
that
she's
thought.
just.
I'm going to
You're in charge of initiative from now on.
look over and
That's sweet.
see A couple people jump on the ape, and I'm going to healing word the ape with a bonus action. So we're going to do plus my what? Spellcasting ability
Should
modifier.
be-
7 healing points to the ape. So the ape gets 7 back,
Okay.
and then I will,
The ape.
as an action,
There goes.
toll the dead on the main guy. He has to.
You didn't put the laser pointer on him, but that's okay.
Sorry,
Can't really reach it.
wherever
Wookiee.
he may
Yeah.
In the
be.
way.
The Wookiee.
And he must succeed on a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
Wisdom 15. He got a 14.
Ooh, just missed. All right, he will take 8 necrotic damage.
Nice.
I'll stay put.
Okay, cool. So Ren casts a Toll the Dead at the approaching bigger, rough-looking bandit, and he actually grabs at his skull as you Toll the Dead on him, but continues making his approach towards Philomena. Now it is Philomena's turn.
Huh?
Now it is Philomena's turn.
Ape smash.
Okay, well, Philomena is she's pissed off as an ape, and she's gonna take the guy in front of her,
Mhm.
and she's gonna drag him through the spot growth.
Cool.
And
You might have to take a step forward with him. So you're
That's-
going to try and grapple him, then
gonna
take a step
grapple him,
forward
and
and just
then I'm
drag
gonna- I'm
home
just
him
gonna-
on the.
I'm just gonna start dragging him back and forth in those spots, because,
People
yeah.
just throw them into the middle.
No, it's dragging's more fun. I'm gonna drag him so I can do 15 feet.
Okay, so you have to make
Okay.
opposing strength checks to grapple him, correct?
Yep.
So
It's against a monk.
He got a 13.
okay. So what do I do for
You
that?
got to
Yeah.
do a strength.
Strength check with the monkey strength
Yeah.
or the ape strength.
Don't forget you got bless.
Hold on. I know. I have a D as well.
Plus 10.
Plus 3. Yeah. So what do I do?
D20.
A D20, and then I have a D4, right?
Yes.
Well, this is first.
Us.
level.
Yeah.
That's your first
Yeah, that's
She's
a
fine.
Yeah.
ability check, right? Oh my
That one.
You gave me a bless, and you gave me your nat 1.
Okay. Philomena.
Tragic.
So
So it's a 3.
you go to grapple him, and as you go to grapple him, and you're just trying to do it in a single motion, grapple him and step forward. The other marauder slashes at you with an attack opportunity, and he gets 21.
Oof.
So he hits, and 4.
This is going to dice jobs.
uncoordinated monkey.
And he slashes you for 11 damage.
Well.
So it's enough to you're like
Ba-dum.
you had this plan, you began executing it, but it gets completely interrupted as you take a rusty slash down your side, and you drop the guy immediately and turn towards the one that just hacked at you.
I tried, guys.
Anything else you want to do on the turn?
I'm gonna turn back into Philomena
You
because
need to.
I need to.
It's not you. You lose the bless as well, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, the
No, I
bless
don't
is-
lose. It's bless is for me,
her
so I.
concentration.
Okay, cool.
I'm still concentrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went down and then he gave me that, and then I got to 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ben.
Alright, so for my bonus action, I'm gonna move my hex onto this new guy that's in front of me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing away, not with advantage, but with bless. Hold on. Does 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Does a 12 hit? Jeez, it's
12 does not
Oh my
hit.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh, such
Just realized I can slide that on the reverse.
Hey, I had rolled 2 nat 20s before we even started playing.
But he
today.
remains hex, correct?
Correct,
you
yeah.
jinxed yourself.
I do have one hex too.
That's what I knew. I was just
Yeah, that's,
Oh, wasted that.
that's gonna be it for me.
Okay.
okay.
You did get the hex
Yeah.
on him, so maybe next time.
Oh, maybe next time.
Of course.
Oh, now you get a 20. Wait,
Yeah.
hold that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Hold that. Leave it
What?
in here.
Oh,
Wow.
What?
What?
Oh,
We're
wait.
playing a
What
game.
am I supposed to do?
sorry.
Hi, Veronica.
I was watching everybody else have
Yeah.
fun and I forgot that I'm
She's
playing.
excited. She's
I
mean, that was kind of Willow of you.
Yeah.
What? What's going on?
Hi.
Hi, guys.
hey, it's Willow. I'm just going to continue to back up next to my brother and keep him behind me.
Okay.
And then I am going to.
Thank you, Zach.
Do.
It's like, no, I wasn't moving her. I was just touching the
I'm going to
quality print here.
toll the dead on the one that attacked my ape friend. So
Okay.
I believe that was this guy.
Yes, it
'cause
was.
He tried to throw that one,
Yep,
so let's toll
correct.
the dead on him. So
Get him, Willow.
that's a 15 wisdom for him.
15.
Oh, and he's damaged already too, right? Or
That
no?
one is indeed
think so.
damaged. I believe he passes. Let's see what his wisdom is. I got a 15 exact.
Oh,
Brood.
Roll a d12 for if
Huh?
they're damaged.
Only
It's
if
two
they're, yeah,
d8s.
when
Well,
they're,
if they're damaged, yeah.
but she didn't.
I didn't do anything anyway, so I was just looking at what it said. But do I have anything else I can really do? Not really. So I guess I just hold my ground.
Oh man.
All right.
back to
Which
Ash.
then brings us back to the top of the order. Ash, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna aim at the one that I hit before. That is a critical.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna assume that he's dead because that's already.
That's the one that's like engaged in combat with Philomena.
Yes.
I mean, I kind of have my feelings about shooting directly into combat.
You're shooting
As-
towards me?
Yeah, they're like
Well,
engaging.
it's a 29 total.
I'm gonna, for this instance, because you got a crit, I'm just gonna let it hit. But I'm just saying, like, for future reference, if you are an ally and an enemy are dancing in combat and you fire into it, I might make you 50-50 it, man.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's sketchy.
Hey,
You can't just
you're
auto
trouble.
headshot people that are like dancing in combat with your
Well,
friends.
she is like
He
that.
wants
Oh,
to save
I
the
know.
villagers,
But
but
so
he'll blow some
you
arrows in
got
our
a crit,
direction.
so your instinct
Anytime.
overrode in this situation. You absolutely dome this guy.
All right.
Roll for damage.
All right, so that is 18 for that hit.
Okay, you drop him.
Yeah, well, actually, I didn't even do my what you call it damage. So yeah,
Sneak
so
attack.
Well, you
Sneak attack,
He already had 21 points of damage on him. So the arrow pierces, it shoots right over Philomena's head as she changes back into the her
Just
halfling
doesn't-
self, and the arrow pierces right into his skull, and he drops.
so I'm gonna pivot.
Mhm.
I have a clear shot in the one that's in front of her, though. Correct? Or yeah, no one's in front of me. I'm gonna continue to. I'm gonna attack the one that's directly in front of her now.
Okay.
Because
The point that I was making is if your ally and an enemy are in base contact, it's a little
Yeah.
iffy.
I can also
That's just
take
my
damage.
personal.
Oh.
No, I mean it's not an actual rule. It's just my personal feeling on it. Because it's not like you guys are idly standing there. You're battling back and forth,
well,
and you're within touching distance. So I just feel like it'd be a sketchy shot. But go ahead
all right.
if you'd like to do it. Go ahead.
Well, because it's either that.
But just keep that in mind if you miss. That's all I'm gonna say.
I got you. Don't worry. It wouldn't be the first time I've hit you.
I was just gonna say.
All right. That's a nat 20.
2 nat 20s
Nice.
in a row. Okay.
Well, I got a 19 and a 20. They're both crits.
Let's see the damage.
All right.
Nice.
So that's 12 plus 8, so that is 20.
Plus your sneak attack.
Oh yes,
The other
D6. That is 5, so that is 25
Plus
damage.
it's
Okay.
maxed out on the first time.
Oh, I have to add that in there as well.
It's fine. He's dead.
Okay, cool.
So awesome, Ash. You are watching with
Get
in your peripheral. You see Philomena turn back from her ape form into her halfling self, and you immediately know, after battling with your ally over the course of many battles now, you know that puts her in a dangerous situation. So you pivot on your heel and quickly loose 2 arrows, and both of them one strikes the guy in the head, the other one strikes the guy in the neck, and they immediately drop.
And since I'm on a roll, I'm going to do action surge, and I'm
Okay.
going to aim at the boss.
Okay.
Philomena duck.
That
I'm
is
small, y'all.
a dirty 19, so it's not a crit, but it still hits.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Let me.
does it hit?
I think it does. It does. However,
Oh, he's got a legendary or something.
yeah, I'd like you to make that attack again with disadvantage because he is evasive.
You are blessed.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even do. Oh, yeah. No matter what, it would have been. That's the lowest one. So that would have been
That's
28.
Okay, so you hit.
Okay. That is 13 damage.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm gonna make another attack. That is a 22.
Hits.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage though. Yep.
Disadvantage. All right.
Thank you, Zach.
21.
Okay.
Then I didn't even roll the bless because I don't think that.
No, hit. You don't need it.
Yeah. That's 12 damage.
Okay, so it was 12 and 22.
That's his D4.
So he has
Yes.
42. I mean, that's metal, but he has 42 on him in total.
No, he's
for anyone keeps track.
He's not even.
Okay, it's the enemy's turn. He is going to charge down Ash, who has just annihilated all his guys, and
Gonna get an attack of opportunity from
Philomena will, yes.
and me too.
Do you get one while you're engaged with someone else?
Yeah,
Okay.
just come to my.
Okay, go ahead. Oh yeah, because you have reach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Philomena,
You're
you get an attack of opportunity too.
If you want it.
Nothing, Ben.
Ash does not like hand to hand.
Rolling such bad rolls. Wow.
With it.
That's a nat
Nat
20.
20, hell yeah. There you go.
Ooh, thank you. Thank
Going
you.
down.
Whew.
Go ahead.
What are you hitting him with?
Something.
I'm gonna hit him with.
He's gonna trip him.
Backhand.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Do
hit
you
him.
have like a scimitar, or what's your weapon?
I'm gonna do. Can I do a little dart?
Well, it's melee. You
Oh, yeah,
probably
that's
don't
true.
want to.
I'm just gonna do a little stabbing. I do. I have a tiny little
Scimitar?
scimitar.
Okay.
I have a little knife.
It's more of a curved dagger than a scimitar. It's a letter opener.
Hold on. It is a letter opener. No. Actually, no.
You should. The starting pack for Druid gives you a scimitar.
Yeah, I know. I have a paring knife.
You should have had a melee weapon in your starting pack.
It's just a d6.
Okay.
So
Like
d6 and then roll it again.
And then roll
add.
it again.
Yep.
No, just can I roll 2 then?
No,
No,
just
do it
max
just-
one.
Sorry, it's 6, roll once, and then add that.
Six.
So 12,
12.
and
No, because
Nope, you just
yeah,
12.
you take one max. We're
12.
confusing you.
12.
But she does have -1 strength.
So it's
So
11.
5. It's 11. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
No, it would be.
Everyone shout a number at me.
Still good strike.
It'd be
No.
So
the one
he
you-
doesn't
no.
he doesn't even really notice
yeah.
Philomena as he's charging down. He's hyper focused on Ash and charges down Ash, and he doesn't even really notice you. And as he's running past, you get a good slice with your scimitar right into his leg.
I'm so small.
We're gonna handle the grunt marauders first. So let's do the one on Ren.
Yeah.
A 10.
Does not hit.
Okay, and then the one on Ben. Also a 10. Okay, now we're gonna attack with the leader.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
He makes a multi-attack.
Yeah, I figured.
He does 2 brutal strikes. First one, 21.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay, please take. Please take 16 slashing.
Okay, no, that's not too bad.
Okay, second attack.
Please do crit.
That is a 19.
19 does hit.
Please take another 17 slashing.
We're stacking up.
And actually, he's going to do a third brutal strike.
Of course he is.
So three of the brutal strikes, and that one is only a 15.
15 misses.
Okay.
Woo!
However, he's going to use his press the advantage ability.
This guy's not playing around today.
No.
He can target one creature within melee range that has just suffered a wound that he has inflicted, and please make a dexterity saving throw.
You
You're
have
good at dex.
you have
Yeah.
plus 2.
All right.
Yeah.
And that is a 23 without my bless. With
Okay.
it, it's a 26.
So it passes, but Ash, you're getting a feel for how this man engages himself in combat, and he's very, like, despite his stature, he's surprisingly quick with his blade. And as you backstep after taking those 2 hits, he's like on the aggressive, and he's pressing the advantage on you, and immediately tries to do a follow-up swipe, which you're just able to jump out of the way of. At which point, it is Ren's turn.
All right. I'm just gonna attack the guy that is in contact with me.
Mhm.
With just my warhammer. So we'll hope it hits. I don't believe so, but it will be a 13.
13 does not hit.
All right.
Sorry.
And I will stay where I'm I'm at.
Guys
That'll
are
be my
getting-
turn.
Ash is like critting left and right. Philomena got the crit on the attack of opportunity, but otherwise you guys are getting a lot of misses
Yeah.
on pretty straightforward hits, unfortunately.
This.
Yeah. That makes it Philomena's turn.
All right. Nope.
See how it is. Safety.
Okay, I'm going to use Thorn. Let's see.
You want to use it on? There's the one engaged with Ben, one
Dude,
engaged
that's
with Ren.
hex. Can I
Ben,
try-
Ren, and Ash.
Ben, Ren, and
Is
Ash.
the 3 Marauders, including the leader.
And this guy's hex, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to
Don't you like those sweet tokens that Veronica bought
I
for
do.
us? They really
yeah,
come in the
so-
clutch of the entire campaign.
Special.
I'm going to see if I can use Thorn Whip and kind of pull him away from Benrith.
Okay.
Kind of latch it on him and pull it
Pull
away.
them towards you.
Pull him towards
Yep.
Into the spikes.
Or like
into the
towards
spikes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
If I
Okay,
can
so
do
more
that.
towards the center where the
Because the spikes are kind of
Yeah,
like,
they're kind of
They're like
spikes
in
are like
this
over
general-
here.
wait, actually they're kind of like right here.
Wait, hold on. They're
Yeah,
like,
like
they're
right here.
basically this entire area. is
Whoa,
right
just
there.
going
Just-
town square. It's
Pulls the creature closer to you.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be directly towards you. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Can I do I can do telekinetic shove then. And I can push him.
Push her.
I
yeah,
can
but then
push
you're
him.
gonna. Yeah, that would
So I
work.
can push him.
Did you
5
get more
feet away
damage?
from
You get
him.
more damage from those thorn steps, or from
I
what
get
thorn
more-
whip would do?
Well,
That's gonna be the toss up.
I mean, Thorn Whip is kind of pulling him 10 feet
Yeah.
closer to me. So I'm gonna do telekinetic shove,
Okay.
and I'm gonna push him 5 feet
Into the
into the spikes.
So he will take two. If what is it?
So the spikes are.
No, I remember what the spikes were 2d4 when he moves 5 feet.
So
but-
is a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
DC 14.
Okay.
I forgot to give him a ability check to make with disadvantage. Can I make it strength?
Well, he got an 11 anyways, so he already failed. But yes, you could have.
So he's gonna get pushed 5 feet.
Yeah, it's
into
only
the
gonna.
spikes.
Yeah, I think it's only gonna pull him. Oh no, he took 5. So
5
he's
feet
gonna have
total.
like 10 feet worth of movement now within the spikes because he took some damage when he made the approach to Ben, who was just on the outside of it,
And then you.
and then he just got pulled 5 feet further in, basically. So yeah,
So then do you have to do a 2d4?
only when he moves.
Only when he moves,
Yeah.
right? So now he's in the spikes.
Yep.
Okay. I'm good.
Cool. Which makes it Ben's turn.
All right. I'm
Oh,
gonna.
good.
Alright.
I'm gonna shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at this guy.
The one that just got pushed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, nobody wants to take the boss out. That's how it is.
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
So the damage is going to be 1d10. Oh, that's 1 plus 4 though, so 5.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, no, because I had my hex damage too. 10 total.
10 total.
Um,
And he already had 5 on him.
and then I will hit him with the second Eldritch Blast. So now I have 2 at level 5. And it's a nat 1.
Okay. Miss. Okay.
Throw it away.
So you actually, Ben, I'm gonna have you like almost in melee combat. You loose an Eldritch Blast right while you're standing next to him, and you're caught off guard as Philomena telepathically pushes him, and that causes you to miss your second Eldritch Blast, unfortunately.
Okay. Then I will
Sorry, Ben.
Oops.
Sorry, Ben.
move up
I'm just trying to help.
where
It's a little
he
tiny
is,
person.
where this big guy is, I guess. I'll just get on the other side of him.
Cool.
Ooh, gives an advantage.
Actually, I'll stay 5 feet away. 'Cause
Oh, great.
Willow.
No advantage.
You
I
are
think
up.
you still get advantage because I'm threatening.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry, and then that should
The
be
reach just gets
I'm-
treated
he
like
just
that.
got in the
'cause
way
he-
of what I was gonna do.
Oh, I thought
That's
you were
like-
saying move to that. I was like, shh.
So I'm gonna have to move to the side of Ben if I would do what I want to do.
move then.
Oh
You
my
got
goodness!
movement,
I know
right?
I
You got
do.
feet.
Yeah, that's kind of much.
Okay.
Can we move me like right over here then, so that way Ben's not in my way? And I would like to try to guiding bolt this guy.
Cool.
Ooh, nice.
Do it.
Got it. Kill him.
That's an 18 plus
Nice.
7.
It's a hit.
Nice.
Okay, and I'm doing it at level 1, so that's only 4d6s.
Only.
Only 4.
They count as a ranged
And maybe-
attack or as a ranged spell? How's that work? I'm wondering if he gets his evasive maneuvers against it.
Flash a light toward a creature you make within range. Range spell attack against the
Yeah,
target.
so you have to do it with disadvantage, unfortunately.
Boo.
8 plus 7, 15.
15 also hits.
Woo!
So yeah, you got it. Nice.
Hell yeah. No, go figure. That is 12 damage.
Cool.
Woo!
So he's now engaged with Ash. Ben turns and rushes towards him, just getting within range of his glaive. Ren also sees him charge down her ally, or excuse me, Willow also sees him charge down her ally, and she spins and looses a guiding bolt, which blasts right into his back.
Real quick, I don't think I doubled the dice on my crit. So it would have been an extra
Whatever the base roll is. Next.
16 damage.
Well, then you killed him.
Okay. So then can I have used my bonus action to move the hex? Sorry, I forgot what crits do.
Okay.
Oh, it's been
Do you have any ranged? Do you have any ranged weapons?
Well,
What
no.
do we have?
I've got spells.
Okay, so this is what's going to happen for flavor.
Oh.
While
Cherry wine real
all
quick.
this chaos is going on, Ben has now positioned himself behind. I'm like standing out of the camera. Ben has now positioned himself behind the leader of the Marauders, and is getting ready to stab with his glaive. Willow looses the guiding bolt, which blasts into his back. And from behind you, Ben, you hear a rallying cry of one of the Marauders, who you know is just based on your orientation, you're able to gauge is charging down Philomena, and you just bend over your shoulder. You turn over your shoulder like this and loose another Eldritch Blast, which blasts into him,
Okay.
Nice.
dropping him on spot. And then you wanted to move the hex
Nice.
over here, right?
So I
Okay.
have my bonus.
How's that? How's that, buddy?
Perfect.
His
Oh, okay.
body's
Now, the
his,
hex only
his
works
dead
for you,
body is
doesn't
just
it?
stuck in those spikes.
And he drops down to his knees and tries crawling forward, crawling onto
In
a
the
few of the
spikes.
spikes, and then drops. We gave Philomena. You didn't kill Stelia.
Some damage.
There you
It's
go.
fine. It's fine.
All right.
I did.
He did.
It's
He
okay.
kind of did.
It's okay, Ben. I'll let you do it.
Perfect. So that was the end of Willow's turn, which then makes it Ash's.
Ash does not like to use sword. So I'm gonna drop my bow, and I'm just gonna switch to my sword and.
Razaquil? Could you imagine?
It comes
He
out
does
of
the flash
nowhere.
sword.
Out of
Something.
nowhere.
No, I would Harry carry. That's
Yeah.
what I would do. End it. Just end it. So I'm just gonna switch to my scimitar and shield. I'm just gonna drop the bow right on the ground. I'm not even gonna worry about
Okay.
it. And I'm gonna unleash 2 attacks on him.
It's a bow.
That is 25.
25's a hit.
Yeah. All right. That's a d6 plus 5. Well, that's 7 damage. And then I'm gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. I have advantage. You said so. I have to roll. Sorry. Let me roll again.
Just see if you get a 20, basically.
I got a crit.
Of course.
I got a 19, so that's a crit.
Nice.
So that's 8 damage. Do you want me just to re-roll the damage?
Nope.
Or just
So
stick with the
7
2?
damage. So
7
just
plus
double
8,
it.
Yeah. So it'd be 15 damage on that first
Yup.
attack. Now I'm gonna do my second set of attacks.
Okay.
That is a 27 and 27. So I'll do a 27.
What do you add to your attack?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Numbers.
That was a 25. Because
And
it's
then it carries the one.
and that is 11 damage.
See, is your strength and dex both like
No,
maxed
my
out?
scimitar is it's a what you call it?
It's a
So
box.
and my
Nice.
dex is a 20, so I did plus 5.
Just like every roll is like
It's-
literally 30.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
What did you
overkill.
get?
11 on the last one.
11 damage.
Yes. So 11 plus whatever the crit was.
Yep. Okay. So after getting slashed a couple of times, Ash, you're able to react. You drop your bow, pulling out your scimitar, and now you're trading blows with him. It's his turn. He is going to make some attacks on you.
This is going to hurt.
He is. Well, you're the only one because Ben's out of his reach.
Yeah.
Ben's
he's
out of his
gotta-
reach. So
he's gotta go
it's
for
all
me.
going to be Ash. He's going to do 3 brutal strikes on you. First one. Whoa, that rolled behind my phone. All right. A 17.
Are we saying that I switched to my shield as well, or just
you
my
just
sword?
said you
No.
dropped it and pulled out your sword. You did not say anything
Okay.
about your shield.
I thought- Oh well.
Nope.
All right, so that hits.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
You did
here.
not.
Okay.
We'll go back. I did, but that's okay.
No.
Everybody at the table saying you did it.
No.
I wish we had some camera or something
Yeah.
filming this.
Don't worry.
To double check.
When this airs, I will be
Sound off in the comments. Did he
Well, it's
say
fine.
it?
It hits. We'll say it hits.
All right. Please take 8, 9, 10. Take 16 strike slashing damage.
All right. That's
Okay. Second attack.
A lot of those dice.
Yeah. 20.
20 hits.
Please take 17 slashing damage.
I'm down.
Okay. Third attack.
Oh,
Not
with
happening.
advantage.
He's not gonna. I mean, he doesn't really have another target.
No, I'm saying your attacks with advantage.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to not attack.
I
I mean, I
tried.
guess he could disengage now that you're down and try and get in it.
No,
Yeah.
you already said it. You
an
can do it.
opportunity attack.
Yeah, that might be the move, though. Okay, so he drops Ash. Zach, will you lay Ash down, please? And then he's going to step onto... I'm going to have him step onto Ren. Take the 5 foot. So, Zach, you get an opportunity attack.
I mean, I was already in combat range with him.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Okay. So then he makes the... he makes a brutal strike on Ren. 23.
Hits.
Please take... Terrible roll. Take 11 slashing.
Sure.
I got you.
Like, do you even have your character sheet?
I don't worry about character sheets.
Okay.
Set up on the
Yeah.
fly.
Mhm.
His no, still just say Ethan.
Yeah.
Okay. That is the end of his go, which makes it Ren's.
All right, I will cast Healing Word on Ash, and it will bring him up to 6 health,
Nice.
Okay.
and I'll end my turn.
Okay.
That's
Um,
fun.
Was that a...
It's me.
Action, but he didn't. No bonus action. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, Philomena.
Okay. Are any?
Oh, I went with him, and I never went with the single marauder that was engaging you, John.
Okay,
Are
19 plus 6, 25.
that hits.
Please take.
Oh, what? What the?
I can do that too.
No
Take another 9 slashing.
problem.
Okay, I only have 1d4 back here.
It's just they're so loud.
Yeah.
like me?
Yeah.
Are any of that dude this guy here?
You pick him back up, Zach.
Are any of his items that he has on him magical?
What's that?
None of the items he has on him are magical, right?
How would you know?
Metal?
Or metal.
Metal. Yeah.
Magical? I was like, how would you know?
No, no,
They're not like listening.
no.
with
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my mage hand, which is invisible.
He's wearing. He's not
Clothes.
wearing metal armor, but he has a he has a sword.
Okay, I'm gonna use my mage hand, which is invisible,
Okay.
and I'm gonna see if I can have him kind of like hit himself in the head with the sword.
Okay.
I don't think you can do.
Oh, really? It can be 10 pounds.
I think his arm.
Yeah.
and
His
sword
arm?
will be more
Can I
than
can I just see if I can like knock the sword out of his hand though?
I guess. Make
'Cause who,
make
who-
a
who's near Ben?
strength, opposing strength.
Okay.
I got a nat 20, so good luck.
All right.
You'd have to get a
It's all
20
right.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it'll be it'd be your modifiers
I
first.
think it's only on attacks, really.
That's a 17.
You close.
Yeah.
I
It
guess I'm
struggles
ready
for just a second. His arm kind of like,
Did you use your bless?
No, I didn't use my bless.
and you realize
Hold on.
I got a nat
You
20.
got that 20.
No,
Yeah,
come on.
it's not
So you
happening.
get a nat
That's a
20,
4.
doesn't matter.
So you got a
What would be
21.
your
His total.
modifiers,
Yeah.
Right.
So you got a 21 total. His total is
She's
22.
So,
Yeah.
I'm feeling this pretty sure.
So you got 20 versus 22. You still
Yeah.
lose.
It was close. I tried. All right.
All right. Anything else you want to do, Philomena?
No. I'm good.
Ben.
I will move around so I'm in flanking with
The gentleman.
yep, and looking over, standing over Ash.
Okay.
And I will just swing away.
Heal him.
That is a 17.
Hits.
Okay.
That should
Cool.
be it.
Jesus.
Do it back.
This 10 damage.
Okay.
The first one. Then I will make my second attack. That is 2 2s. So imagine that misses.
2-2.
Oh.
And then I will do my
Starts dancing.
bonus action end of my weapon attack.
Pummel.
Pummel. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, it is.
So I'll remember to double the dice this time. I still use my hex damage, so that is 15 plus 4, 19 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
What is it, ones, right?
No.
Reroll ones.
Oh, I think I reroll 2s though. As well.
Let me save you the Ben.
Guys. Okay, so yeah, it's 3 more damage.
Ben, you're able to slash into him. He turns and goes to engage you. He takes a step forward, and just as he does, you catch him off guard with your pummel, bashing it into his teeth, just cracking his mouth open, and he immediately drops unconscious from the pain.
Looks like he's been chomping on change, y'all.
I forgot to do my sneak attack damage on mine.
Mouth bloodied, cracked teeth. You guys all hear the.
Oh.
And that will
His
be
teeth
the
pop.
end of my turn.
I think that's the end of that. Oh, there's one guy
There's
up.
one guy.
There's one guy up. Yeah. He's gonna attempt to run upon seeing his
Try
leader
it.
get.
Try it. Run, run.
So
run
Ren,
into a
take
spike.
a attack of opportunity as he runs.
It's not going to disengage.
Wait, whose turn was it? Just Ben's?
Ben.
Yeah, but it's attack of opportunity because I'm having him disengage as he's trying to run.
Yeah, you're
Disengage wouldn't be an attack option.
No, she's just saying after Ben comes.
After
to-
Ben is
Me.
you. Yeah.
It's not the enemy's turn.
Yeah,
what
that's
she's
he
saying.
can't run.
Not yet. That's all she's
Okay,
saying.
go ahead.
I want him to
I'm
make a
trying to get to narrative and get out of combat. Go ahead.
wisdom save 15 for Toll of the Dead.
He's just gonna kill him no matter what.
He got one. He got one. His fucking head explodes.
Queen. Now on Queen.
Now I make other people roll that once. Twice today.
I just wanted to run. His fucking brains on the side of the building.
I just bow.
Okay,
Is that it?
that is it.
Cool.
Oh my goodness. Who the heck were those guys?
So the village is
Oh, still burning, right?
still burning.
6 dudes did a lot of damage.
Yeah. There are no dead bodies or anything that you can see. However, there are clearly people panicked. It looks like a lot of the houses have been looted. They were being stockpiled in the center of the village.
Is there any town guard? Was
No,
there a town
Silvalar
guard?
is like too small to have a
Okay.
yeah.
There wasn't any.
Yeah. I mean, there maybe was I mean, if you want to, try and
The sheriff got brutally
Yeah.
murdered.
I would actually like everyone to give me a
Oh no.
why don't you give me a history check, please?
Do we still have bless?
Mm-mm.
I missed.
10.
I'm keeping it. It's 30-20.
14.
30, nice.
14.
Yeah.
15.
Open.
Okay. Willow, you
Are very intelligent.
immediately
Yeah, you're
notice that these marauders, these bandits, seem to be wearing some sort of tattered tabards on them, and the crest of which
Oh no.
looks to be it's been a long time since you've been to Silvalar, but you know enough that this isn't like a town that would have any sort of royal family or any sort of important organizations or factions, so them wearing tabards seems out of place.
That is, I tell the group that, but that's really weird because it makes me think of back when the other people were coming after us. Remember when we tried to get an audience and then all that happened? I'm
Yeah,
like,
so
it's
you start reeling through some
Yeah.
of the corners of your memory,
Did you draw it in your book, Willow?
and you think back to Dawnview
Yeah.
and the city
Had
guard
the
in
fish.
Dawnview, and that makes you now remember that the last time that you were in Silvalar, somebody in the tavern just asking about the town while you were with Jorl. We're asking about, how the town operates and what it's known for and that sort of thing. And in conversation, somebody had mentioned to you that Silvalar is under the watch of a bigger nearby city that's called Perrindwell. And you immediately get the inclination that these men, in some capacity, are wearing tabards from Perrindwell and are not from Silvalar. You're just able to kind of like connect a couple dots.
Okay. So, do you remember when we were at that tavern and they said that Perrinville, kind of was over Silvar?
Yeah,
Well, these guys are wearing things with the Perrinville symbol on it.
like on their clothing.
Yeah. So are they attacking their own people?
I don't like the way this sounds at all. Why would they attack their own people?
I don't understand.
Maybe they are gathering tribute?
That's really weird because they definitely looted everything into the center. I wonder if Perrinswell's not doing well. But why would you? And like Will is just like frantically wandering around thinking.
I'd just like to approach the nearest like town
Mhm.
person and ask.
Yeah,
them.
why don't you give me like just a persuasion, I guess, to try and calm them down? They're like, they have no idea what's going on.
21.
Nice.
Yay.
So there is a gentleman who's like he's like carrying some of his belongings from one of his houses, and he maybe saw you guys engage with them and drop them in his passing, and it's enough to like slow him down that like maybe you're also not hostile. What would you like to say, Ben?
Sir, we've dealt with the hostile forces here. Do you know if there's worry of more on the way?
They came and said that they were trying to collect taxes for Perrindwell.
This looks like more than collecting taxes.
That
Looks like extortion.
When they didn't get the answer that they wanted, they just started destroying and looting.
Have they been here before?
No.
Well,
But Perrindwell, I believe, has fallen on tough times recently, and Silvalar has sort of been left to itself.
I see. All right. Well, your town is safe for now. Do your best to gather any injured and put out any fires.
Right, I'll try and rally up some of the other men. We'll try and get these fires. Thank you, sir.
Yes, of course.
To who do I owe this?
To yourself.
So he drops his stuff on the ground, less concerned with that, and he immediately runs to like a nearby well and grabs a bucket and just like, and you can see some of the other townsfolk are now gathering themselves and are kind of doing the same.
The fires are still going.
Yeah, there's fires going.
There's a well in the center.
I mean, not like in the center.
or-
There's definitely a well in
Is
the
there a
center.
well within 100 feet of everything going on right now?
Probably.
I would like to.
Create water. Fill that baby up.
I would like to control water.
Yeah.
she's Jean from
Cool.
X-Men all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Love it.
And you'll just see, like, I watched the conversation that happened with Ben. I know what's happening with Perrindwell, and I'm gonna have like my Jean Grey moment, kind of.
Yeah.
And I like the water starts coming up, and I start going.
And you
up.
kill Scott.
Aw.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I just want to just like force the water into all of the different burning buildings
Cool.
to try to put them on.
Is there anything you have to do for that spell, or is it just it just lets you control water nearby water?
My range / area is 300 feet. I just need a drop of water and a pinch of dust. I concentrate for up to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no rolling.
There's no rolling or anything.
Alright.
And I just
So-
have to pick what I want to do, which is I'm redirecting.
Willow
the
begins channeling. You hear you actually feel a slight rumble, and then water bursts from the well, the nearby well in town. And the guys standing around it with the bucket, like they pause for a moment. They're like horrified until they realize what's happening, and the water comes out and actually branches off like a tree with the limbs extending out towards the various fires. And Willow closes her eyes and just concentrates, and the water blasts into these fires, immediately extinguishing them.
Yeah,
Nice. Take an inspiration for that. That was awesome.
It was awesome.
Yay!
Just start a clap.
Yeah.
Just like behind my back.
Yeah.
I'd clap it on one hand.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, never
Oh.
mind. I can't do that.
you two clap
Actually-
together.
Oh my god! What the hell?
I was just gonna
What the
do
hell
that.
is
I'm like,
that?
Oh, you can't clap with one hand.
No, I can't
No.
clap with
Oh,
one
most people
hand.
can't do it. Oh, yeah.
Like that?
No, that's not what he was doing.
I know he was doing a flappy.
Flopping it. Dude, what the hell?
Like I'm just gonna crack my wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can tap.
Okay, then.
Guys, Bennett,
Talent-
on my level.
Talents we didn't
Special.
need to know we had.
sound off in the
Okay.
comments. Can you-
Ash would like to search Bossman and others to see if there's anything.
Yeah, so the leader he's unconscious. He got knocked out by Ben smashing his teeth in. And as you approach him, he kind of stirs a little bit. You're not sure if he's dead or not. He stirs a little bit.
Well,
And
he will be
that
now.
kind of notifies you, Ash. You're like, whoa, this dude's still breathing. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna tie him up.
Okay. So just give me a sleight of hand to try and tie him.
Oh, that's gonna be.
I mean, and you can do it with advantage because he's unconscious. You can more or less.
That's gonna be a 28.
Cool. So yeah. So you pull a rope from your pack and just begin. What do you want? Like hog tie him?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So face down the dirt.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because he took
want-
me down.
We can question him. We
That
can get
would
some
be-
information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to. After that,
Look
I'd
on
like to
his
search
person.
his. Yeah, I'd like to search.
Yeah,
his
so
pockets.
he has his sword. He has some like generic leather armor, and he has a little satchel on his side, which you reach into, and you find a tied up scroll in there.
Ooh. I would like to open
Yep.
scroll.
You unravel the scroll,
Can Ash?
and it appears to be some form of a contract offering payment for a celestial fragment that is said to have landed near Sovalar.
Mm.
Oh no.
Interesting. Okay.
I can do something else, guys.
It's not penned or signed off by anyone. Which, why don't you give me an insight or an investigation? Excuse me.
Nat 20.
Cool. And so the writing and the formality of it is very generic. You are able to ascertain, just like looking at how it's written and the fact that it's not signed off on anyone, this letter was probably delivered from a general courier. So it was a third party probably was used to deliver the letter to these gentlemen in this contract.
I'd like to flip him over and like put my glaive in his face and just be like,
Wake him up.
"Where's the shard?
Yep.
Who sent you here?"
So you kind of he comes to. He now has no teeth, so he's like, or well, couple teeth. So his mouth's all bleeding and stuff. He's kind of like through
God, he's gonna be
broken
so
teeth and
pain.
blood. Yeah. Who are you? What do you want?
I'd like to smack him in the face with
Again?
the gun.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Put the blade back.
Yep. What do you say?
Who sent you and where's the shard?
There's a contract in my pocket.
Yes. Who gave you that contract?
A courier in Perrindwell.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Yep. I swear it.
You know more.
A courier met us at the Jade and Barrel.
Jade and Barrel.
It was looking for some mercenaries to do some work.
Who might want to hire someone like you for this?
I don't know. There's some guilds in Perrindwell.
Well, I think we'll let the town decide his fate.
Town, just you want to leave him?
Yeah.
Drag him to the center, like throw him next to the pile of gold, and just
Throw him the spikes.
let the nearest guy know.
Ash does Ash see any sparklies in the
Oh
pile?
Jesus.
Yeah, there's gold. There's
That's the
Can I
tinge.
notice
What
it?
is he
Is there any,
there's there's gold. There's pewter wares.
Like a whole person. that
any
can use on Ash.
shiny trinket? Unique
Ash,
looking?
all of that stuff belongs to this town.
Don't know. You don't know what Ash is doing.
Yes, we do.
What do you?
I'm just looking for
Diamonds?
something unique.
No, I mean not. Probably not diamonds.
just because I like.
it would be
shiny.
like the general coin of the land, and then it would be like some valuables from like houses. So it'd be like again like
Like
cutlery.
Diamond earrings.
No,
China,
I mean,
if they
I
had
mean,
like
Yeah.
these are not like
certain
wealthy
ware.
people. So
Perrindwell might though.
yeah,
whatever kind of metal
yeah.
things they might have in their house.
just something sparkly, something out of the ordinary. Is there anything that would pique a?
Give me a perception check.
All right.
Can I perception check any perception?
Nope.
check in?
Nope. That is very low. That is like a 7.
It looks like a lot of junk to you, Ash. Like stuff from people's houses again that probably wouldn't. You're like it doesn't interest you.
Not the like shiny fish bones that they still
No.
have. Okay.
Okay, guys. So this guy didn't give us a whole lot other than we know Perrindwell has something to do with everything. But that note he had did mention another shard. If there's one in close vicinity, I might be able to find it.
You think you can find it?
Now that I've seen one, I can do a thing where I can locate objects. And if there's one close enough, I think we might be able to like use me as a GPS system, whatever that is.
What's a GPS? Is that like something you can do with your mind?
Guide person safely.
Guide person. I like that. We can use that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you can use the guide person safety system,
Safety system. What's a system?
it's
Just
like
making it
I
more
mean, it's like type of like an organizing, Yeah, I think you should try that. And then can your brother? Can he hold on? He can hold on to that too,
Yeah.
right?
If we get it, well, obviously I have to have him get it because I'm not. I don't want to know what's going to happen to
Okay,
me
well,
if I touch that thing.
I'll help you if I can, but I think we should absolutely try that.
All right. Somebody has to help me find a forked twig.
A forked twig?
Yeah.
I mean, I always have twigs in my. Can I check my satchel to see if I have a forked twig in here?
I just thought it'd be
No,
funny.
it's-
Because I was
I
I
mean,
go in the
There's
woods.
a tree right there.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it is. It's a country town,
I-
so there's trees.
So I
by. You
imagine
could
I was
definitely
going
find.
to-
You could
Can I
find a
run
twig in
over
2
and run
seconds.
over and,
And like a
like,
little viney
I-
thing.
Philomena, with her attunement to nature, she like scans really quickly,
and
and,
I
she
find,
just
I
finds a
find,
twig
I
and
hope,
swing.
I think it's a forked twig. I mean, I have two of them for you, so you
Yeah,
can
for
choose
it's gonna be
whatever
like
one.
this.
She's got this giant twig, and I'm like, okay.
I just pull out my fork. That's weird. I'm like,
I,
this.
yeah, and Ben
This is a
has
fork made out of a
wooden
twig.
fork.
Which one?
I mean, you can choose whichever one you want.
So I'll just take one of the 6 from you. And this is another one that is a concentration up to 10 minutes. And then I describe the object. And if it's within 1,000 feet of me, I know the direction of the movement. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as it's within 1,000 feet. If the object's in motion, you know the direction. It can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. It can't locate anything.
So you've seen the other
thickness of lead. If lead or thin sheet blocks the path between you and the object. So,
No, you do not find anything.
oh, so I don't feel anything, so I don't think it's here.
Ethan speaks up
Uh-oh.
and says, "Maybe they were looking for the shard we just found."
Oh, that does make sense.
Great, now my brother's smarter than me too.
Insightful young one. I believe we need to move on to
I mean,
Perrindwell.
Perrindwell.
I think we should go to
Oh,
Perrindwell.
sure.
I think some of us could use a
Tabernacle.
little bit of a rest.
Before you do it, maybe we should let Kratik know that we are okay.
I
Yeah.
might need a little bit of a rest before I
Yeah,
can do that.
we can make camp here. Maybe help these folks.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think we should help him bring. And do you mind if can I look for Fiden and just tell him that I saw his horse, Peter Hayden,
Oh, Fenton?
Fenton.
Fenton?
Yeah.
I'm not really good with names sometimes. We were in a
just know
hurry.
Yeah, you can just ask around and
Yeah.
ask if anybody knows Fenton. There is a gentleman that points him out to you, and you see this kind of young-looking tradesman who comes to you and says, "I'm Fenton."
Fenton, I'm Philomena. When we were walking here before, I saw your horse, Peter Hayden.
You've seen Hayden.
Yeah, Hayden. I fed him a few
I call him
biscuits.
Peter.
Oh, he was a very nice horse. We took the carriage off of him because
Where did you see him?
we told him to just stay up on that path, and he's in the woods up there. He's just kind of waiting for you.
Thank you so much. And he
You're
immediately
welcome.
runs off to go get the horse.
You may want to bring like a saddle. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
He likes biscuits.
I mean, it's not
You want a
that. It's not that
biscuit?
far enough. You know, it's like an hour out of town. Is where you. It's fine.
So, is there still like a general store or anything here, or no?
I mean,
It's
Nothing's left.
It's
What we're
generally
gonna be
to the
doing.
ground.
Yeah.
Okay, everything's kind of
It's helping the people get whatever belongings they have and
yeah.
sort
they're
stuff.
They're cleaning up and dealing with
Yeah.
that
Okay.
sort of
Maybe we
stuff.
should help.
So
them.
just
Yeah, that's what I think we do.
yeah.
Okay.
Help
Ash,
them set up
Ash is
their camp
very
or whatever.
very tired and very
Sorry,
bruised.
what was the name of the
The Jaden Barrel.
No.
Oh, the other one.
the inn in Sovalar or
Yeah.
the inn in
No.
wasn't it called something?
in
Which thing are we talking about?
Perrindwell?
Oh, that's
The
called
The
in
Jaden
Jaden
Barrel.
The
Barrel.
Jaden.
There was an inn in Sovalar, which now I have to find.
Is it still standing?
I think it was called the Central Chimney or something like that. Can't remember.
Tavern, Gray Smoke,
Gray smoke, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was it. The gray smoke. Yeah.
and the bartender was
Yep.
Hazel.
Well, now it's really the
We have
gray
a
smoke.
lawyer.
Got him.
We take our notes.
Yes. The gray smoke is still standing. If you want
Yes. I'm gonna make a beeline for there. I need rest.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to help
to,
Yeah, I think we'd help. I'd help the people first.
any
and then
elderly folk and
take
whatnot.
then help. Then go to bed. I'd like to help, then help is what I just said. I'd like to help and then go to bed.
I think we need a rest. We're
Yeah.
kind of fumbling our words.
I think there's probably a bunch of just townsfolk that are seeking board at the gray smoke if their houses were damaged and destroyed, and the innkeeper is just like letting people stay there for free. So he offers you, as best as he can. There's some makeshift beds being made like just in the common room of the tavern, but they're offering up food and drink as well. It's getting everyone fed. There's a warm fire going. So you're offered and welcome. And people recognize you now as being the people that help. So they're more than generous to you, offering you what you need.
Ooh, since there's a group of people, I assume everything's all cleaned up now,
Yeah.
or
Well, more or less. I mean, it ain't pretty, but yeah.
just for giggles, I'd like to try to entertain the people in the bar with like trick shots, because
Trick shots?
Here
Yeah.
we go.
I mean, give me a performance check. No one's really interested. They're not in good spirit. So, but
Well, I
go
was
ahead.
trying to raise their spirits. You
Yeah,
just
I mean, they're not looking for.
Yes,
Raise their
you
spirits
showing
with action
off will
spirits.
definitely help.
8 for a performance.
Okay, so you pull out your bow, and immediately you can tell that people are frightened, thinking they're being attacked again. By whipping out your bow in the middle of the common room while they're all trying to relax, and then you think twice of it, and you put your bow back on
I
your back.
think we can leave the entertaining to Braddock. He's
not here.
I know, but I'll let him know that you tried your best, Ash. But I think we just leave it to him.
They like to show bow skills.
Oh wait, I can do sending. I did that at level 2, not level 3. I can message Braddock.
Oh.
Okay, what would you like to say to Graddock?
Hey Braddock, it's Willow. We're safe. What the hell? What? Sovalar, not so much. Know anything about Perrindwell?
Perrindwell.
Braddock says that.
Just kidding.
You use 2 words to say Perrindwell, and then correct yourself to say Perrindwell.
Oh,
6.
Sounds like they might be sketchy.
Okay, and is Graddock only allowed to say 25 words back?
Yep.
Okay, so he says, "Glad you're okay. Perrindwell has fallen on hard times. If you plan on visiting, heed caution. Let me know you're safe there upon arrival."
He said they fell on hard times, and he cautions us to go there, but when we get there, let him know we're safe. So, again, because I guess that they might be sketchy there.
That sounds good. I guess we just rest as much as we can here. Maybe have
Head out
a
in the
couple
morning?
bites to eat and head out in the morning.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Sounds like the right plan.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
Thanks, Willow.
So you are gonna rest, get up in the morning.
Long
Things,
rest?
yeah.
Long rest.
Yay.
Take it in.
People seem a little bit, I mean, they're sad based on what's come of Sovalar, but they're a little bit more in their bearings now with everything that's transpired. And a lot of people got up early and went back to like the cleaning and maintenance of the village. And do you want to immediately head out, or what's your plan?
Is there?
You can see that they have the gentleman in stocks out front of the gray smoke, deciding what to do with them.
Nice.
Is there a town mayor or someone that is in charge, or is it small enough where it's just like families and they don't really need organization in that.
Yeah, I mean the governing was basically handled by Perrindwell, and they've been left to themselves as of recently because of everything that's kind of unfolded. Is there something in particular that you were?
No, just looking to see if someone that we could speak to and be like, hey, if you need stuff, blah 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 blah. But
Yeah, I
if
mean,
there's-
if you want to just talk to and like maybe the innkeeper,
yeah, okay.
and what would you like to say?
All right. So I like if I got up that morning.
This seems to be the social, especially with now the building or with the village being damaged. This seems to be the kind of general hub
Okay.
for the community. So, what would you like to say to him?
Hi, how are you? You look
I've been better.
good for what's the situation that's happening.
Anything I can do for you?
Yeah, so I'm so sorry that this happened to you, but like we have also fallen on hard times, but I just wanted to give you this. I'm gonna give them 5 gold to help restore any of the town and
Yes.
anything that they need.
This is very generous of you. You've already done more than enough. Your generosity isn't lost on us. We'll put this gold to good use. Thank you kindly, stranger.
And they had said that they came basically to extort them and take this from them.
Well, that's what they told them.
That's what
but
they
they had
told
that
them.
contract on them that was looking for
Yeah.
the celestial fragment.
Yeah.
So this is probably just like extra.
Okay.
They maybe took that job contract a little bit more serious than they should have.
Right. They looted and
They
damaged things
started,
probably for no reason.
opportunists.
Yeah.
They started looting, and I mean, it was a bunch of petty thugs,
Right.
from what you can tell.
Okay. Should we head out though on our way now?
How far is Perrindwell from where we are?
So you can ask the innkeeper. It's a few hours travel. East of here.
Mm.
Just take the main road. You can't miss it.
Okay, thank you.
Guess we're gonna head that way then.
Heading east.
So you head east. The road seems very quiet. Like a lot of people haven't been making this pass. It's just a simple dirt road, but clearly defined. And after some time, you see Perrindwell rising off in the distance. It's stone walls sitting lifeless under gray skies, and it feels cold and sad just as you make your approach. And weirdly, as you get closer, you see that the gates stand completely open, which is just like strange for a city of this size.
There's no like guard outside or anything.
There are no guards challenging your approach.
Can't.
This feels weird to me.
I don't like this feeling. Remember before when we got back and we were telling Graddock where we had been and how dark and kind of like lifeless and cold it was, how it just kind of feels like that kind of vibe. Can we see if there's anyone there? Can we see any movement?
Sure. Give me a perception.
Five. We're not really perceptive.
I'll also do a
I was like,
perception.
I'm gonna-
That's all right. Oh my.
Oh my god, I rolled a 5 plus 7
Lord.
now. 12.
Wow.
So you guys are so
have
you're
no
so
idea.
taken back by the sight that you're not really able to like hone in on anything. You're just like, this is creepy and weird.
I don't like this at all.
Maybe we should not approach straight from the front. Is there any like side entrance that we can?
There's just a main gate in the front with stone walls that are probably like 20 feet tall all the way around.
I don't think we want
It's a structured settlement, and it's of a good size too. I mean, it's comparable in size to,
Oh, I know.
if not even slightly bigger than Dawnview was. It's a good sized city.
Okay.
I don't think we want to, attract any unnecessary attention.
I don't think so
Right.
either.
Trying to break in on the side. I think
Well, I just didn't know if there was a side entrance, maybe, but it just feels trappish.
It doesn't, and let me rephrase something. It doesn't feel completely lifeless.
Okay.
It just looks like
Just
really
feels
sad
heavy.
and depressed, and it's weirdly quiet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look like no one's been here in 25 years. It just, like,
Like everyone just kind of
yeah.
left.
Well,
Everyone's just depressed.
let's head in and maybe try and find the.
Maybe I have some
Yeah.
saffron that I can give them.
Yeah, let's find the jaded barrel. See what's up. Or
So
jade and barrel.
Jade.
You make your way to the main gates, and again, they're completely open, which is strange for a city of this size for it to just be like, come on in, you know, like that seems wrong. And as you make the approach, you do notice two guardsmen, but they're weirdly just kind of, they're in like terrible garb. They're wearing the Perrindwell tabards, as you saw.
Mhm.
And they have like, you know, glaives in their hand or whatever. But their armor looks rusted, it looks unkempt, and they're just kind of, they look depressed, and they're not really at their post. They're just kind of standing next to each other near the entrance, just kind of talking amongst themselves. And they don't even really pay you attention as you make the approach. Like, they could care less as you guys make your approach. However, as you kind of cross under the main gatehouse, just on the other side, there's like a rafter, there's like a timber that hangs out, and you notice a body hanging from a noose on the rafter, and around the shoulder slumped over is a wooden board tied to a rope around his neck, and it's the body of a guardsman, another guardsman, and the wood board just reads the word fear on it, etched into it.
Fear?
Fear.
I'm just gonna like cover Ethan's eyes as we step
I
through.
mean, he did just watch us. Like,
I know, but I'm just like,
You
it's a
know,
little
watch
weird.
people get incinerated. I mean, you know.
Like that. Like,
Should
makes
we-
it look-
have a plan before we approach what to ask these guards. I mean, we hopefully they.
So you
Funny
see
goodness.
other city guards, Ben. Like, now that you're on the other side of the gate, you see other city guards
Yeah.
walking about. But they're moving in pairs, and they give me a perception, Ben.
Good God.
They seem like they're under some sort of
17.
mind control.
17.
Oh,
So no, they don't seem like they're under some sort of mind control, but they seem very anxious, and they're walking with their heads low, and they're kind of avoiding eye contact. And then when they're like doing their job, but they're not like really doing their job. They're kind of, again, they're like in pairs, kind of like
Does
doing
it-
their thing and walking.
is it kind of like someone else is watching them, like watching their movements, and they're afraid of if they
Can we
take the wrong
approach one?
actions or wrong
A
steps.
set of a set of I'm gonna
And ask, or if we should just.
I'm gonna approach a set of the guardsmen
Yep.
and like
These are all.
I'm so sorry, but I don't understand and I point to the guard that is hanging with the fear. What exactly happened? What shouldn't we do? Are there rules here?
It's like, what don't you understand? Perrindwell's seen better days.
What did he do?
Well, let's just say stay indoors at night, or you might not see the morning. And then he keeps on his patrol. He just kind of ignores you.
What time of day is it right now?
Morning.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, you guys.
late-
It's
Afternoon.
Late
it's
afternoon?
Afternoon. It's like
Afternoon.
noon. You guys,
We
you
left
got up in the
noon.
morning, and it didn't take you too long to get to Perrindwell.
It was like noonsies.
So apparently we shouldn't be out at night because that seems to.
You say, oh, you got pretty Canadian there.
I
for a
did.
second.
Out. We can't be about
Tell
out.
me about no.
I mean, if there's anything that makes me want to stay out at night more than that, I
Mhm.
haven't run across it yet. Can we approach maybe a separate guard and ask about the Jaden Barrow?
Yeah, you just want to ask where it is.
Yeah.
He kind of like doesn't even like answer, but just kind of like points over, and you see a black sign with gold embroidered etching on it that just reads the Jaded Barrel. It's like an older stone building.
We kept the
Many
contract,
thanks. I
right?
don't know how to
Yes, I have it.
You don't know how to read?
read. No, I do.
Okay.
Apparently didn't notice the sign.
I mean, there's a lot of buildings
Yeah.
here, so you might not have.
I think we should go in there and try and find some answers.
So you make your way, and again, the city of Perrindwell looks very depressed. You pass some market stalls that look completely abandoned. However, there are people at them. Their wares are just like very bare, and the merchants with some citizens seem to be like whispering rather than what you'd expect for like loud haggling in a bazaar. They're like kind of like being quiet and trading scarcely amongst themselves.
Do any of these merchants have any bread or cheese?
There's probably a baker that has some bread. So you've seen better loaves in your day. It looks like they're not using the finest flour and grain, and
Can
it's just like a simple peasant loaf, and it looks terrible. Honestly, he has a couple of them.
That's fine. Can Philomena go over and buy to the baker? Hi, do you? And Philomena being Philomena, she probably starts. I'm just gonna start talking a lot and notice that they're all whispering, right? Can I bother you for a minute? I'd like to buy maybe like a little loaf of bread if you have just a small little loaf. I'm tiny. I just wanted to keep some bread in my satchel. How much would one of these loaves be?
One copper.
One copper?
1 copper.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a silver.
Thank. Do you want a couple?
Yeah, I'll just you keep it. You look like you need it more than I do, and I'll just take the one loaf.
She eagerly takes the silver, but puts it away quickly, so it's not being like flashed about. From what you gather, doesn't want it to be like a big scene that you just tossed her silver for it.
You keep that for yourself.
Thank you.
If you need it, and I'll take the loaf.
Okay.
It's not a good looking loaf.
No. It's even got some mold on it.
I just brushed that off.
Yeah.
Okay,
It can be scraped.
that's fine.
Yeah, you just pick those parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should make our way to the tavern. Maybe get some answers there.
So you head to the Jade and Barrel, which is up the street. It was pointed out to you. It's not far, and you enter. It's got a black painted wooden door to kind of match the black sign of the stone facade of this building. It's an older looking building. Just looking at it, you're able to deduct that it's probably one of the older buildings in the city, just based on the architecture, the way that it's constructed. And you head in, and immediately you're taken back by the centerpiece of the bar, which is this long sort of slab of smooth jade that covers the countertop of the bar. Also of note, there are on the far wall, there's hundreds of paintings, portraits that line the wall. Some of the characters looking very regal, other ones looking sort of drunken and disheveled in their portraits, and they all kind of like watch silently over. There's only a few people in here. The barkeeper, there's a gentleman sitting at the bar, and there's just like a few other bodies sitting around, but it seems pretty quiet. Weirdly, again, for how depressed that the city seems and how old the building looked on the outside, it's pretty nice in here, and you were like immediately taken back by how nice that bar top is. Clearly where the tavern gets its name.
I would like to approach the barkeep.
Yep.
Good day.
What can I do for you?
Obviously, some drinks would be in order. That's why we're here. But
Any preference, master?
whatever your best.
Sure thing. Starts filling up some steins.
My friends and I are looking to get a letter out. Do you happen to know where we could find a courier?
Yes. Nowadays, you could probably pay anyone in Perrindwell to deliver a letter for you.
We're looking.
Seen better times.
We're looking for someone who might have experience in this.
I don't know anyone off the top of my head.
I heard from a friend that couriers sometimes frequent this inn, so we were really hoping.
The gentleman sitting at the bar pipes up and interrupts, and kind of in this harsh voice says to you, chimes in, I wouldn't go sniffing about if I were you.
Why is that?
Last one sniffing about found him belly up in the canal. No blood left in him. Just a new smile carved into his gut.
Well,
You lot should leave Perrindwell while you still can. The barkeep now interrupts the gentleman who has interrupted you. He says, don't listen to this rat. You have a lot more sense than that.
Well,
Perrindwell's not all lost yet.
That's comforting to hear. We actually just came from God, why can't
Sovalar.
Sovalar, and it was in dire straits when we left. We're hoping to get some answers around here.
So the gentleman at the end of the bar pulls out a pipe and lights it up. You're immediately taken. It has a very distinctive scent to it, clove and burnt vanilla.
Hell yeah!
Mm.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Not that small.
And he's kind of like eyeing at you all suspiciously.
Don't be suspicious.
Turns to himself now after being shut down by the barkeep. Goes back to sipping his thing. He has a very distinctive look to him. He's like this half elf, and he's got one milky white eye.
Oh God.
Kind of grotesque looking half elf. Not very good looking for of elven feature.
Oh.
His elven features, so he's not good looking.
Yeah. And you say you're from Sovalar to the bartender, right? And do you follow that with anything, or just
I had said that we left them on hard times, or was in dire straits when we left, and we're hoping for answers.
the whole area's seen better days, no doubt about it.
Does the whole area tend to have marauders coming through and demanding taxes and burning buildings to the ground?
There's thugs around every corner these days.
What about thugs with contracts?
Contracts.
Produce the contract.
Well, how do you produce it? I'm the one that has it.
So he kind of like
Ash, would you please produce the contract?
Oh, Ash has it.
Okay. So he takes the contract from Ash and he looks at it for a second, then he looks around again, rolls it back up and slides it back to Ash. He goes, I don't know about that particular contract, but if you really are looking to kick around dirt around here, he said if you really want to know what's happening in the city, I'd go see Nighthawk. He's got the dirt on everyone.
Where might we find this Nighthawk?
He operates late, somewhere in Dead End Alley, the one closest to the city square. Should be able to find it.
Should we be concerned? Because somebody else had mentioned not being out at night, otherwise,
Said the thieves guild has sort of taken over run of the city.
Is Nighthawk affiliated with them, or?
No, Nighthawk sort of does his own thing, which is why if you're looking for information, that'd be your safest bet.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the drinks. I don't know how much he wants for all the drinks.
Yeah, he says, name's Berverus, by the way. Says, I never forget a face. Says it's nice seeing some new people in my tavern.
Well,
I really love your jade countertop.
He points at all the portraits on the wall, and he says, I'm one of the newer barkeeps in a long history of barkeeps here. Lucky to get the place when I did. So you now can presume that those portraits on the wall
Oh,
are...
wow.
It is one of the oldest buildings in Perrindwell, and that's like the history of all the barkeeps throughout the ages have their portraits put on the wall.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll discreetly slide a gold across the counter.
Cool.
Drinks. And
He takes it and then goes back to polishing his pewter stein.
thank you, Berberus, and your discretion is also appreciated.
You got it, friend. Let me know if you need anything else. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, Barbaras. Quick question. You say people can be couriers. They send letter, yes?
Says people are just looking for work these days.
Would they travel as far north as Vanwood?
Perhaps.
Would you have someone to recommend?
I don't work with the mailing business. Again, just ask someone if you're looking for work to be done.
I think we should be careful if we start asking questions and asking about people taking things from us.
I wanted to send letter home. I will ask.
He says, he hears you say that to Philomena. and he says, "I'd just be careful. They'd be just as likely to make off with your gold and your letter. Never send it."
Yeah, I know how important it is to talk to your family, Ash. But maybe when we get back, or maybe we find a more secure area, we can possibly send
He says,
some correspondence.
"Flip that coin you're going to use to pay them. That'll be the odds that they actually send your letter." And he goes back to what he's doing.
Are there rooms available?
Turns over his shoulder. "Yeah, I got a couple."
I think we'd like to get two.
All right. How nice of a room you looking for?
The worst one you have.
The worst, actually. Yeah.
I
So
assume it's livable.
I mean, the bar seems nice.
yeah, I mean,
Don't want to attract
if
attention.
you're looking just for like a silver, you can get a crappy room.
Yeah, that works.
Do you happen to have
Just
like,
one
a
room?
jeweler?
Yeah.
A silver room.
Oh,
He has a
of
couple
course.
available. 3. It will say a jeweler.
Yeah, like is there a jeweler in town or any like kind of
He says, "Yeah, there used to be a jeweler."
it's not around anymore?
So a lot of the businesses have gone away.
Understood.
Yeah, I'm cool just kind of hanging around the inn until night.
Mm-hmm.
Or because it's still, what time of day is it right now?
It's like
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
I'd say we could try to find that other guy, but yeah.
Well, it said wait till night anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have to wait till
Let's-
night?
Yeah.
It says he operates in the alley at night.
His name is Nighthawk. Do you think
Berberus
he
told
hangs out in the day.
You never know.
He comes out at the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
He's an early
It's-
riser.
It's a misleading name.
Alright,
All
guess
right,
we wait
let's
So just have a beer and a meal maybe, and
Right.
hang out at the Jade and Barrel.
maybe find out what direction Dead End Alley is.
No,
Yeah, so Berberus can give you general directions towards the city square. He literally said there's a dead end alley near the city square. It's the one that's closest. So you'd have to he can't give you the exact here, let me draw you a map. But he just kind of explains that, and you know that if you go to the city, he tells you where the city square is. You go to the city square, look for the dead end alley that is closest to it, and you'll. He said Nighthawk operates out of it at night. So
Oh,
other than that, anything you want to do while waiting?
No?
So you let me know when you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ready?
I guess I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Doesn't seem like there's
Well-
anything we can get from walking around the town.
I
Right?
don't
You
think
said
so.
that the Thieves Guild is running or the thieves are. Do I see any thieves' cant or anything along those lines?
Thieves what?
Thieves' cant.
What do you I don't
Some
It's a
language.
rogue
language.
language.
It's
okay.
yeah. So it's hidden messages
Yeah.
that would
Do you think you see anything that
or recognize anything that would direct to where like different things would be or
no, you get the feeling that because you're familiar with that Ash, you get the feeling that the operations, if it's this big and has taken such a hold on the city, should be more apparent, which then gives you the belief that they're like very well organized and are very very meticulous in what they're doing. Like you're surprised that you're not able to see more tells based on the scale of the operation that they're running.
okay.
From what you've found, you're like there should be some indication they're here, but I'm not really getting any other than
So
people
no messaging.
other than
or-
people looking robbed. I'm not really getting anything.
Gotcha.
Just look defeated. Yeah. Sorry.
But no like symbols or anything
Yeah.
else that would designate
Nothing out
something.
nothing out of the ordinary, at least in the immediate.
Right. I guess we just
Make your way
must-
towards the city square.
Yeah.
So you make your way out in the evening. There's a fog rolling through the
Good.
the town.
That's what I wanted
and,
to hear.
It seems even more illuminated in the lanterns that flicker both on the sconces of the buildings and the ones on the posts throughout the city. And there's an eerie feeling. There are a few guards milling about, even fewer than you saw during the day, and they're kind of staying to the main street there. There's not activity at all beyond the few guards that you've passed. We'll say you've seen 4 guards all day, again in pairs.
And there's no other like citizens out.
Nah. It's like super, super quiet.
But the guards aren't like suspicious.
They're kind of like they're like walking in the dead center of the street. They're not getting close to alleys. They're not like turning any dark corners. They're staying in the illuminated places. It's like super, super quiet, and the fog is definitely not helping the overall atmosphere. However, you're able to make your way on the main street, the main road that you came through the gateway in, the same road that the Jade and Barrel lies on. It's a clear path to the city square.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
so let's just
not super far.
keep our heads on a swivel.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put my.
I'm gonna
my
put
hood
myself in the center of the group because I can't see well in the dark.
Well, I'm going to give everyone
Okay.
that needs eyes of night so you can see 300 feet.
Okay.
Cool.
If you need it.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to stay away from light sources and try to just be stealthy. I don't know if you want me to roll.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
And Ash is gone.
Nat 20.
Okay. So you are successfully
like
out of sight.
Rolling. And so it was like a 28.
Someone has to measure that die later.
I'm serious. This thing is rolling hot.
Yeah. You're successfully out of sight, although, you know, I would heed caution as well, because there may be other things moving in the shadows beyond you.
No.
So you might want to consider that.
Find out.
How far do you want to tuck off of these guys into the shadows?
Just outside of visible range. So just
So you don't want them to be able
So
to see you?
300 feet.
well, no, like what would be like normal light? Like so I don't know. What would be normal, like a normal person?
Do you want to be within reach of these guys? That's the question.
Yeah,
I'm
like
asking.
within 30 or 60 feet or something like that.
Okay.
So not too far, but just I want to stay away from light sources, not be like visible.
Okay. And you make your way towards the city square. Why doesn't everyone give me a perception check to see how
That's a 19.
We've never rolled so
23.
below like a 5.
Here, do you want to just roll
actually
this
I
19.
said perception. It really should have been an investigation. Basically, it's for you guys to be able to look
18.
for the dead end alley in an efficient manner.
Yeah.
It's a
Six.
dirty 1.
dice?
Okay, so not Ben.
13.
Ben, you're kind of
18.
scanning the streets to make sure that nothing sneaks up on you and your allies. 18.
13.
So we'll say that in Ash's attempts to tuck off, you do it just as you're approaching the city square. And as you do, you almost accidentally tuck off into a dead end alley that's right next to the city square.
Guys, this way.
All right. We gonna trust Ash?
We'll go down that alley.
Let's do it.
So you make your way into the alley, and it's pretty bare. It's just like a little cobble alley, and there's stone walls are from in between two buildings on the sides, but the stone foundations of the buildings, and there's the dead end with like a brickwork wall, and you kind of all make your way in, and as you do, you hear and one of the stones slides open to make a little peephole. And a voice calls out to you quietly in a whisper, "What can I do for you?"
Well, we're here for information. We've come from Sauveur, and there was a contract to send mercenaries there. We're looking to find out who sent that contract.
There's a pause, and then you hear, "Who are you? What are you looking for?"
We're just some travelers looking to make the world a better place.
You hear more grinding behind you as the alleyway closes in behind you.
That's kind of cool.
I'm gonna summon my hand and weapon.
Okay, and you assume that there's a magic shifting wall behind you, and now you're locked in this 10-foot wide by 20-foot deep alleyway, brick walls on all sides.
Nothing above though, right?
I mean, the buildings extend a little bit, but yeah, there's sky above. What are you doing over there?
Asking questions.
When he asks questions, he just writes them down and has me check my notes.
The wall at the end goes silent. The brick that was open for the people closes again.
Oh no.
And then you hear the shifting of the wall where the dead end was.
Yeah.
and a small hooded figure steps out,
Let's go.
pulling back his hood,
Yep.
revealing himself to be Tidbit,
Let's go.
Tidbit!
Tidbit.
saying in glee, "Well, I'll be a cockatrice's egg. Am I glad to see you?
You're Nighthawk?
The one and only."
Good God. Tidbit is amazing to see you. I
He
can't
said,
believe I
"I'd
remember."
recognize those voices anywhere. It's good to see you, friends."
Tidbit, this is the greatest day. I bought some bread earlier. The market wasn't that good, but like I bought some bread. It's so good to see you. I was afraid we'd never see you again.
He says, "Did you write that down? Did you write it, Tidbit?"
No.
No.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like,
Yeah, fair order.
Take out. Okay.
We were talking about something else.
He's like, "Come quick, we have much to discuss." And he ushers you through the tiny little door. I assume
Yeah,
you
I'm
follow-
going
okay.
in. I'm in.
Okay. So you find yourself in this, it kind of like takes a sharp left down below the building that it was next to, and you find yourself in this cluttered, dimly lit workshop that's filled with like maps and notes and coded notes on the walls. And Tidbit says to you, "I've been following the rot in this city for months."
Are you aware of what's happened Storm Arrow Keep?
So he then gets very quiet and he says, I am. I'm ashamed to say that I never went back. You have to understand, they tried killing me as well in Dawnview. I barely escaped with my life. He said, I've been doing as best as I could in honor of the Free Wardens since their fall. I did make an approach to Storm Arrow Keep once. I saw that it was in rough shape. And in fear, I didn't try again ever.
Don't feel bad,
No one-
Tidbit.
I've been in Perrindwell because I know that in the region it's fallen on the toughest times, and I've been trying to get to the bottom of it, of what's been going on.
That's why we're here as well.
He said, I'm happy to see you're all alive and well. I didn't think any of the others made it.
Well, that's a long
He says,
story.
he says, I dare not ask, but where's Jorl?
He fell.
We were gone for a long time, Tidbit. Wasn't that long for us. But
No.
while we were gone, we lost Jorl
I see.
and many others.
He was a good friend and he watched over
He
us.
says, well, until recently, I thought it was just myself left. So I suppose I should take solace in the fact that all of you are here with me.
And Graddock's back there too. He's
Kept eye on Storm Arrow Keep.
yeah.
He says, good, more comfort still.
Certainly not what it was, but it is a haven.
Perhaps someday we can rebuild it.
I hope so.
What do you know about what's gone on here?
He
Like
says,
I said, we came from Silverweir and they were attacked by a
Everything was
gang
up
of
in
mercenaries
flames.
that they had a contract that came from this village.
he says, the Thieves Guild's known as the Shade Fangs. They run things around here now.
Shade Fang.
Shade Fangs.
Okay.
He says, they've basically bullied everyone into following their rule and their law. Even the guards are too scared to operate. Most of the time, they won't even leave the barracks. They're scared stiff.
Would they have been the ones that sent a group to Silverweir?
Why do you say that?
I'm just curious who else would have been
Oh,
behind
the
this.
Shade Fangs. I thought you meant the guards.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Very, very likely. They've started extending their arm beyond the walls of Perrindwell.
And they're looking for these shards to, what, increase their power?
He said, "Why do you think they're looking for the shards?"
I'll take up
Yeah,
thing
show,
and show it to him.
show the contract, Ash.
He says, "Interesting. I did see the comet fall when it fell." He said, I assumed that it scattered shards around, or that there were remnants of it. but I didn't know anyone was trying to collect them.
Oh, they caused very bad things to happen. We fought Orc. He ingested, became big monster.
Yes, we
Yeah,
have.
he says that. Yeah, that kind of power doesn't fall from the sky lightly.
We've managed to collect one.
Where is it?
We left it at Storm Arrow Keep.
Yeah, Graddock, we hid it, and Graddock stayed behind so he can keep an eye on it.
Says it'll be safe with Graddock. That's probably for the best for now. However, why Shadefangs are looking for them, I have no idea.
Well, we're here to help, but our main goal is to track down more of these shards and get them out of the wrong hands.
He says, well, you've shown up at a good time, weirdly enough.
We have that
Yeah.
tendency.
He says, I happen to know that the Shadefangs are planning an attack on the city guard's barracks tomorrow night,
Here?
here within Perrindwell.
That sounds like we have plans tomorrow night.
He says, I've been tracking their moves as best as I can, but as you can imagine, operating in the shadows leaves me with limited knowledge.
Well, I think it would be in our best interest to be there.
I think so.
How can we best prioritize our time until then?
Well, we can either stake out the barracks and try and ambush the Shadefangs when they attack, or I suppose we could try and warn the city guard, although they might not believe it. They might think us to be involved with the Shadefangs. I don't know. Any suggestions?
I don't think talking to them is a good idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
Do
don't
you still have all those like pyrotechnics, those fireworks?
He kind of just smiles. And he goes over, there's like a stack of crates, and he like lifts the lid on one of them, and you're able to recognize some like small bombs and
C4.
black powder.
There's just a bunch of blocks of
Some little
C4.
kegs, some miniature kegs of black powder.
I mean, maybe we can use some of that, y'all, and like cause some sort of diversion or some explosion in the
Maybe
plan, whatever it
If
is.
we waited till tonight and we saw it started, then there's a
Yeah, and I mean, I could maybe like use pass without a trace on some of us, and we can like go through it, and no one would be the wiser, and maybe we could help the guards or do some sort of damage to these thieves.
Yeah, I don't think that going to the guards is the best idea.
Yeah,
They
I don't
didn't seem
either.
like they wanted to talk to us to begin with.
Yeah, they were
does not seem
frightened.
like they have fighting spirit.
Yeah, they don't even look up in the street.
I think having the battle come to them, being a surprise, may be the
Yeah.
best way to get some of them into action.
Is Tidbit by himself in
He
here?
is.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything.
I just picture like one of those walls with pictures in red strings.
yep.
The
Like,
Charlie.
yeah, Charlie
Yeah.
Day from.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how he saw it, too. It's like, it's
There
all
is-
connected.
There is no
It's all
Pepe
connected.
Sylvia.
Yeah. He's so good.
Carol and HR.
Is there? I mean, I guess we have our own rooms, so we probably won't want to.
This is a really small. It's like
We're
the-
like in a closet.
yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's a perfect size.
it's
for
probably
Tidbit
like
and
15 by
Philomena.
15. Yeah, it's tight in here, and he's got like all his stuff. There's like a little bed for his, for his own stay. I mean, this is like his.
Where is the barracks located, and where would be the best spot to
Stake out.
stake out?
He's like, it's a couple roads over from the backside of City Square, actually, not far from here.
You said tomorrow?
Tomorrow night.
Oh,
Well, perhaps we get some rest this evening, and
Just kind of like lay low
yeah,
until tomorrow
plan
night.
to
Where
we could
where are you
stay-
staying?
We're staying at the Jade and Barrel.
Says I could either come with you or you could meet me back here tomorrow. What
if you feel
He said-
comfortable joining
Yeah,
us.
only if you feel safe coming out with us.
he says the people of the city don't necessarily know the face to Nighthawk, so I wouldn't want to expose myself within the alley.
Mhm. Well, I have an idea too.
He says, but if
Keep you
I
as a rat.
what's that?
Make you disappear, of course.
He says, but I could come with you and just stay in your room at the Jade and Barrel,
Whatever you feel
and then we could come back
with.
here for supplies if need be.
Okay. And I think we'll want to get to the barracks somewhat early tomorrow and
Just look at
keep an eye on it just to be sure.
figure out our best entry points and all of that.
Yeah. So you want to head back out of the alley and just make your way back to Jane Barrel?
I'll
Okay.
just place my hand on her shoulder and make him invisible.
Ben, how did you do that?
Hold Phil's hand and she'll guide you back.
Okay, so Philomela's got her hand out, but it's to nothing, and you go back up out of the little hidden whatever room underneath this building into the alleyway. The brick wall closes behind you, and then the one that was sealing you in opens, and you're able to make your way back out into the city square. And you're just gonna make your way back to Jade and Barrel.
Yeah, I think that's the best course of action.
I just put my cloak over my head and kind of
Try and keep
very inconspicuously kind of put my arm down on
Cool.
so it looks like it's on my satchel, but I'm just kind of holding on to Tidbit's hand.
Yeah.
And we head back to the Jade and Barrel.
Yeah. You make your way back in. Even less people at the bar. Really, it's just Berberus just tending to the bar. Good to see you again.
Hi, Berberus.
Just give a nod and
Make your way up to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do you guys want to do anything? Prepare spells or do anything?
We should
particular?
probably check in with Granite.
Oh,
Yes, you
yeah,
never
yeah.
told another guy here.
Good call.
Granite gets Willow. Made it to Perrindwell. Found Tidbit. Wow. Going to fight the Shade Fangs. How many do I get? 25? Right?
Yeah.
Staying at Jade and Barrel. Hope you are well.
Tidbit. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Glad you're safe. I've heard the name Shade Fangs. Be careful.
Sounds pretty lame.
Yeah. Send another message soon.
All right.
Do we know that she sent this message?
Well, yeah, I probably would have told you guys, and I'd be like, "Oh, he said Shade Fang's bad news, and he's crazy. He thinks it's crazy. We found Tidbit, which I think it's crazy.
That's
too."
wild. We found Tidbit. I never thought. I mean, I was hoping we'd see him again, but I wasn't sure when.
I was really starting to think we were the last of the Free Wardens, so it's kind of exciting.
Especially because it's been 6 years that we all been gone.
I know.
That should be our name, by the way.
Last of the
Free
Free
Wardens.
Last, like, you mean like a group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last Free Wardens.
Next time somebody
The
says,
last
"Who
Free
are you
Wardens.
guys?" Last of
As an
Free
homage
Wardens.
to, like, all that they sacrificed for this world.
Yeah, pig fat.
I like
Be a
it.
great honor.
I think it would too. I kind of like it. The last of the Free Wardens.
I'm gonna look to Tidbit for approval though, because
Well, he's kind of
he was
invisible.
the free
Technically,
warden. He was a free warden longer than we were.
I think it's a beautiful tribute.
I like it, guys. Like,
I feel like a superhero.
what's a superhero?
I don't know. You're doing this. It's giving me.
I
Like,
mean, I
power
kind of just feel
stance.
like I feel strong. I mean, my grandma always used to say, "Bunny, I know we're small little ghost-wise halflings, but you're a druid and you can do anything. You're strong and you're powerful." I feel strong standing like this. I kind of last of the Free Wardens. Okay, y'all, we have a name.
That's pretty cool.
We have a name. We have a purpose.
We kick some butt.
Let's get some rest
And then we
be
can
ready
kick
for
some
tomorrow.
butt.
First, we gotta be sneaky.
I want to ask Tidbit. I assume you have contacts. Do you know of a way to get a letter out?
I could probably find a way to get a letter for you. Where are you trying to send it?
I'm trying to send it to. Oh no, I forgot already. The Valewood. I'm trying to send it
You
to my
forgot where
tribe.
you're trying to send your letter?
I did. Oh,
Where are you from?
I don't remember names, but I'm trying to reach tribe to see if they are okay. So, and I thought about doing magical means, but my leader would not listen. She would not respond. So, the only way is to send letter.
Yeah, do you have the letter written? I could probably arrange something for you.
No, I will write tonight. I will put together.
Okay. I'd be happy to help, Ash.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Make Ash very happy.
I think that's it. And we can rest for the night.
Tuck in for the night.
Yeah. Ash gonna go over
Kind
in
of
the corner
so-
and try to scribble.
You know, keep an eye on the windows.
Mhm.
Maybe not sleep the whole night through, but
Okay.
I'm gonna take Rumford out and give him some of that bread.
Even he's like,
shit. It is mice.
It's Rumford.
Oh, sorry.
Well, see?
That's a mouse.
Yeah, it's Rumford.
whoa.
He's really. I don't take him
Yeah.
out of my satchel a lot, but he gets excited.
Ash's
like-
ears perk up. His nose like.
Blind mole rat now because he spends all his time in a little.
It's
Yeah.
warm. There's there's openings in there so you can get air.
He's got a vitamin D deficiency.
Just imagining like a little.
He's like,
vinyl mouth.
He's the air, the air.
Part of
Yeah.
the satchel has like little holes poked in it.
You just have a mesh satchel.
Okay, so the next morning comes, and you can hear some movement downstairs in the common room of the tavern immediately. Nothing out of place, but just like shoes and there's activity downstairs.
Okay. Should we get like maybe a little bit of breakfast? Is it like
Definitely think we should fuel up. I think we're gonna have a bit of a long
Yeah.
day ahead of us.
maybe
Yeah.
I agree with Willow. I think it's going to be a long night, so we should prepare ourselves now.
Didn't think about. I guess it's fine if Tidbit's out during the day.
He just didn't want to be.
He says people have seen me walking around town. They just don't know my alter ego.
They want to see from the alley.
They don't know that he and Nighthawk are one and the same, but he's been living in Perrindwell for a few months. I mean, he has to
Do his
has to do his thing.
grocery shopping.
Yeah, exactly.
For moldy bread.
Yep.
To them, he's just a generic halfling. I mean, it's not like
Yeah, I think we get some food.
have a
and
couple bites to eat.
Maybe just kind of like case the barracks a little bit. Yeah, maybe we'll like grab a secluded table downstairs and
Mhm.
talk about our plan.
okay.
In a corner somewhere.
Yeah, so you're able to grab a long table. The movement you heard was just the barkeeper, and there's like a couple patrons, but nothing shady or out of the ordinary. Just some people grabbing some early drink and food.
Yeah, I think we should, take a couple laps, maybe split up, and maybe have some vantage points.
It's always good to split up party.
I mean,
We have to look
seven-
at things from different angles.
have a
See.
group of 6 people walking
Yeah,
circles around the barracks.
that'll
could be
definitely throw up some
suspicious.
red flags. Is there a roof to the Jaden Barrel? Can we maybe go up on the roof and see if there's like maybe a
Is it-
vantage point?
Near the Jaden Barrel?
No,
No?
it's on the other side of the city square where you were for the
Yeah.
alleyway. But I mean, none of this is like, for the size of the city, none of this is like super far. It's not like the complete opposite side of the city. It's actually like fairly close, all things considered.
I was just thinking
Layout.
if we're up high, like sometimes back home we climb up high into the trees and we could see all the little streets below and kind of like make our plan of how we wanted to go about doing things when we were young and
How is
playing.
the land outside of Perrindwell?
The land, in what regard?
Like, is
terrain.
there a vantage point? Like, could we go outside of the walls and?
Oh, is it
Oh,
like a
like a-
mountain that you look
Yeah.
at? No, not really.
Okay,
No.
just an idea.
Yeah, it's like a hilly area, but there's not like any.
Nothing super
Yeah,
high.
yeah.
Just wander around. That's fine.
Well, I thought it was like too. They have guards that aren't really doing anything. You can see like what their movements like too throughout the day.
So I mean,
I think we just get a little closer and then maybe try and scout out a vantage point. Not above climbing a building, but I think we should be
we can do that, y'all,
a
and
little bit near.
if things get a little hairy, I can always take some ashes from a burnt leaf and a little bit of sprig of spruce that I have in my satchel,
Spruce.
and I can do pass without a trace on us so that we can
I don't know if we're trying to sneak as much as we're
know.
just trying to be
Observant.
observant.
Yeah.
Okay, but like just remember that's
maybe
Just trying
later
to
on.
not be suspicious.
Yep,
just like
don't
not.
be suspicious.
As you guys are tucked into the corner, like whispering.
It was the
Trying
biggest
not to
table.
be suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so if you think it's a good idea, Ben, that we split up, and maybe
Yeah, I think we can travel over there together, but I don't think we want.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
that when we
a
get over
large
there, we
group.
might want to branch off.
No.
should we decide like who's going with whom before we get over there, so we're not trying to figure everything out and making a lot
Yeah.
of commotion.
I don't mind taking a roof and getting a vantage point from there.
So you should probably take Ash with you because he sounds like a good climber and movement wise. I don't
Little
think
bit
me or my
sneaky.
sister are very.
Yeah, Willow's got those fancy shoes on
I
too.
think you could blend in a lot better as well.
On the street.
Tabaxi
Like, plus we have our brother, so I don't really see
Yeah,
us.
that kid.
I don't see us climbing.
He's just sitting at the table. I haven't said anything in 3 days.
Philomena, maybe you could turn yourself into something less conspicuous and maybe even get an insight.
Yeah, Tibbet says,
Oh.
what if you turned into a bird and perched near the barracks and just watched?
I can absolutely do that if
And we could be waiting nearby, either in my alleyway hideout
I mean, I
or
can-
in the city square itself.
I can. Do you have a lot of cats around here? I can certainly turn into a cat,
There,
and they're pretty stealthy.
yeah, there's some stray cats that live in the city for sure. That wouldn't be too out of place.
Okay, is there anything in particular you all want me to like look for?
I think we just need to maybe try and make sure there's no sabotage to the barracks.
Do you want me to go ahead and go towards the barracks and just check it out to make sure everything?
I'd say do a full perimeter, see how many entrance points there are.
Yeah, I can make sure everything looks.
Willow, Red,
Copacetic.
and Tidbit, why don't you three and Ethan sort of do our ground crew and just hang out in the area of the barracks and find different shops or whatever you can to lay low in. We could take a roof, and then maybe once you're done with
And I'll just
little
report
scouting,
back.
you can come find us.
All right, y'all. I guess I'm gonna turn myself into a cat and head off towards the barracks.
You're gonna do it right in the tavern, turn into a cat,
No.
Probably not the best idea.
You're gonna step outside.
I'm gonna go up.
Step into it.
I'm gonna go up to the room
Okay.
and turn myself into
Okay, nice.
turn myself into a cat.
Slip out of a window.
Yeah,
I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it right here in the tavern. I don't.
yeah, that's that. I don't think you should do, but maybe wait until we're all in
Yeah.
the area so that way you know where Ash and I will be.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're not gonna turn into a cat right now, or you are,
I mean, I can just.
but
turn-
then follow them as a
yeah, I
cat.
could just follow y'all as a cat
Right.
if you don't mind. I mean,
Sarah,
it'd just be a little bit smaller version of my.
what color cat is Philomena gonna turn into?
Philomena is gonna turn into an orange cat
Ooh, flashy. Okay.
with gold eyes.
Oh.
So
Okay.
Ben is allergic to cats, and he's like, "Ugh."
Okay.
Philomena's gonna turn into an
And I
orange
assume
cat.
you open the bedroom window before you turn into a cat, so you can hop out the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are we
Well,
ready?
I suppose we can head off then.
Is there anything you need to grab from your?
He says, I can stop on the way and grab a few.
Explosives.
I didn't want to use the words, but
Accoutrements.
yeah,
I
accoutrements.
suppose it wouldn't be a terrible idea to have some, but I think it might be a little bit overkill for.
He says, well, I'll make a quick stop on the way. He says, there's a back entrance into my hideout.
And do we know? I can't remember. Did he say the hideout is a little bit closer to?
Then
He
closer
said
to what?
it wasn't
Than the
far from
Jaded Barrel?
barracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely closer than the Jaded Barrel.
Okay, so maybe we'll climb up from there because we'll have
His
Yeah.
alley.
a secretive place to do so.
Yeah.
And then
All right. So you guys make your way, and Tidbit, I guess, is going to tuck off really quick to grab a couple bombs, and Philomena, you're going to climb onto one of the buildings, or you guys are climbing onto the buildings and she's
I'm going to climb down and start heading towards the barracks
okay.
to
And
do a
how
perimeter
close
check.
do you want to get? What do you want to do?
I think she's kind of by the ground patrol people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is a large structure, and it's got a like central, kind of very small watchtower built into the stone structure. It's two small building, well, a larger building and a small building off to the side, and then it's got a smaller stone walled courtyard that houses probably training activities and that sort of stuff.
Are there any like openings and doors at the bottom, or like how
There
do you-
is the gate into the stone courtyard, but there's not any other apparent entrances into the facility.
Okay, do I see any people there? Any
Yeah, there's
campers?
definitely guards, like movement. The walls are maybe like 6 feet high, maybe a little taller, maybe like 8 feet. But you can like hear commotion inside. You can hear like activity. There's definitely people, guards
and
in the building, and
The guards look like they belong there. They're
Yep.
not other people that are maybe disguised.
yeah,
or
we'll
dressed
say
as.
that at some point the front gates open for a second, and you can see like a few guards ending their patrols in the city enter, and you can see like more guards in those Perrindwell tabards doing
Okay.
their
And are they like well equipped for?
yeah. I
for
mean, they
fight?
have glaives and cudgels, and
Okay.
they look standard issued, but all uniformed.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go back and just relay that information to them about the doors and how many guards are there and
Okay.
entrance and everything. All right.
Are there shops around? Like, what buildings are surrounding this?
It's mostly
barracks?
residential around the city square. But
Aren't we going to kind of stand out, climbing up and being up on top of roofs? Just saying.
We're climbing up in the alleyway, so don't stand out doing that. Then, how many?
Lay
I'm
low.
gonna be like looking over the roofs and waving at people.
Yeah.
Like, there's
You
a
wanna-
pretty easy way to be on a roof.
if
and
you want
not
to
be
army,
noticed,
if you want to
but-
army crawl, I mean,
Or if there's like an attic.
or just
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you guys obviously should be giving me stealth check.
Yeah. Do you want us?
If you want to get on the building now, then go ahead. Yep.
Do you want us to do athletics checks to climb?
You could figure it out.
Okay.
It wouldn't be
Well, I mean,
because you're
the thing
taking your time to get up there. It's not like you're in a rush.
and I've got climbing speed because my claws, so I actually can climb. I got a
Nice.
What was this?
Stealth.
Oh, stealth. I got a 27.
God, I needed that. 21.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are both perfectly quiet. Ash and Ben are now like army crawling on the roof to try and get a good vantage. And now you guys can see directly into that little courtyard, and there are several troops just kind of going about training sessions and talking amongst
Can they
themselves.
see the little orange
in the
cat?
courtyard, and you see a little orange cat off to the side,
I'd like to Eldritch
perched
Blast
perched
the
on the
cat.
balcony of a building, looking down over the.
I'd like to Eldritch Blast the cat.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
Just kidding.
Do it.
Once it leaves your mouth, it happened, man.
As an archer, I'd like to scan and see if I see any spots that could be used as attack points, either high ground or areas that I would use if
Yeah.
I
Why
was
don't you give me an investigation?
my worst trait. That's a 13.
I mean, it just looks like there's some buildings that have higher vantage points than the courtyard's height. There's definitely some angles and buildings that could happen in.
But nothing stands out. Nothing's
Nothing
obvious.
like
Okay.
very obvious. No grassy knoll to be spoken for.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd like to just kind of keep an eye on anybody walking around, see if anybody looks suspicious.
Yeah.
does anyone stand out to me as with the background that I have with the rogue? Can I not necessarily pick out anyone, but does anyone stand out as if they would be someone that would be along the same like?
There's not a lot of activity in the city square. Again, it's like weirdly quiet.
Hmm.
Just the general vibes of Perrindwell. There's not a lot going on.
Gotcha.
So no, to answer your question, there's nobody sticking out. There's very, very little movement other than inside the barracks and the guards anyways.
We just wait it out.
I guess.
So you wait it out. And all more or less staying in the same positions you're in.
How
No, I'm.
No,
I'm moving.
I imagine we'd be moving around
Yeah,
with
I
the ground
they'd be
crew.
walking.
Yeah.
how
Where are you gonna
far are we right now from the guard, like range wise?
say maybe 150 feet,
Okay, so not bad.
a couple buildings over.
All right. I'd almost like to get a little bit because what time of day is it right now?
It's nightfall. Why don't you give me another stealth check, actually, both of you, because it's been a few hours.
Oh, that is a 23.
It's 5.
Ooh, that's nice.
Okay. Then you, as you're trying to move between two buildings, you actually kind of slide down the edge of one of the roof lines a little bit, just catching yourself before you do. But in your fall, you're able to notice movement on a building off in the distance, a separate building that does not appear to be Philomena. It's a shadowy figure moving across. Just as you catch yourself, you like kind of see it.
I'm gonna get Ash's attention and point it out to him.
Should I roll to see if I can tell what it is?
Sure.
How far away is this?
This is, you're 150 feet from the barracks, so this is maybe like 250 feet. It's on another building angled off to the side of the barracks.
That was Nat 1.
Okay, so Ash is so distracted by Ben sliding down that he doesn't see it. At the same time, he looks down towards you, Ben, and Ash kind of catches you before you fall off the building
I don't see
and then missed it.
This might be the moment. I'm gonna run and leap off the roof.
I'm staying up on the roof.
Cast fly on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly over there.
Fly directly towards it.
Well, I'm gonna
Towards the shadow that you saw.
Yeah,
like
it-
flying
it's-
Leia.
Is it dark enough that
It's dark now.
that
Yeah.
I won't be an obvious flying man?
I mean, it's not a completely
better
overcasted night, so anyone that looks, I mean, how high are you flying?
I definitely want to be 20 feet above the
Above the roof line.
Yeah, but fly over in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna. Yeah, it just depends on if anyone happens to be looking up in that direction at any time. They could certainly see you if they do.
Unfortunately, I can't
Philomena,
cast
why
it.
don't you also give me a perception check, since you were on a balcony by a different building, to see if you see the shadowy movement.
18.
So you definitely, Philomena, you're able to discern that you see three figures coming from different angles towards the barracks.
And they're none of us.
Not
Rest
you're
of
like,
us on the ground.
you remembered where Ash and Ben were positioned, and you knew where Willow, Wren, Ethan, and Tidbit were positioned, and it's definitely not any of them. And they're also moving very gracefully but quickly towards the barracks. It kind of startles you. And this is kind of your like, oh, this is going down moment.
Can I can I telepathically, how close am I to any of my friends? Within 30 feet? Closer of some of them? So whoever's in closer to within 30 feet of me, can I
Within
just
30 feet of anyone?
no?
Probably not.
Okay, well, can I run so that I am closer to them? So I'm
You
gonna
line
run
it back towards the group.
back towards the group, and I'm going to tell as many of them as I can that are within 30 feet that there are shadows approaching, and that we should.
It's time to roll.
It's time. Like this is happening.
Okay.
To be cautious, and they just hear it in their heads.
Okay. I hate to do it, but we're going to take another quick break.
Okay.
I was like, I had it. I don't
Be a
want
pretzel.
Yeah.
Have a pretzel.
Homemade.
No, I wish. I know.
Done it again.
Wait, you got
magnificent
pretzels now?
Bastard.
Okay, and welcome back. So, you see these shadowy figures moving along the rooftops. You've all now sprung into action. Benrith flying off of the rooftop into the air above, and you all make your approach. I'd like everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Oh, it was almost a 3. Thank God.
God, mine was a 3. Oh no, that's an 8.
Look at that.
Nice.
Both got 19.
Yeah, why didn't you go before me?
I don't know.
You want to tell everybody what that one is?
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nat 20.
I got a dirty 22.
Wow.
I can roll with advantage. at the same time.
21.
Roll initiative.
I also got
Oh,
21.
for
Both rolled 19s.
No, you
So
got a
it's a higher.
22.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Who's got the higher decks?
She's got 20. She
I have
rolled
20.
22. Another 21.
I got a
Sorry,
22, but
So
I got
Plus 3.
I got
What do you have?
5
You
for
probably have
dex.
Dex though, right?
What'd you get?
I got 22,
I have plus
but I
3.
have 5 for
I thought you
dex.
said you got 21.
No.
17 plus 5 is 22.
So 22 with 5 for dex.
Yeah.
So Ash,
Yeah.
Philo, Ben, you got a 20.
I have a natural 20 for 20.
But you don't
And
have
I'm at
any. You don't
0
have,
dex
Oh,
left.
that
you get?
sucks.
What'd you get?
9.
Okay.
I had to
Nice.
think about it. You were staring at me like, what was the number? It was 9.
Ash,
And
me,
Lassie.
you.
I'm really good at that.
Well, you got
Initiative.
20, so should we? Does the Nat 20 go first? Before?
Yes. Yes, it does.
So
Okay. So
the really weird.
Ren
star
is
I
the
just
first
made
to
it.
act. So Ren, what do you want to do?
I don't know what I want to do. That's why I didn't want to go for it. Now, I'm going to see all of the wonderful things that are going on, and I'm going to cast a nice old moonbeam. So we're going to do it. That's mentioned. 120 feet. So I'm going to pick this guy,
Okay.
and I'm going to drop a moonbeam on him, and it is.
Can you crop that up the battle cam? Just it's behind,
Right behind
your
your thing.
tablet. Just like literally like one notch towards me in the angle, because right now it can't see one of the models.
So you want it up towards you.
One notch towards me. There, that just that.
Okay.
Let me just see with my finger here. Yes, now you can see him. Okay,
Uh-huh.
cool.
We're going to target this guy with a
Yep.
moonbeam, and it is a Constitution saving throw of 15, please.
Better not make it.
Oh boy. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I tried to. Hold on, I do.
Very good idea.
I mean, I am.
That was a 4.
That's going to be a fail. It's going to take 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
And that will be. Actually, I think I'll move a little bit. I think I'll try to come halfway out, like around here. Can I get there? And that would be perfect for me. That will be my turn.
It's technically 35 feet long.
You can move her back 5 then.
Okay. Cool. So then it is Ash's turn.
And we're sure that these are the attackers. I'm just saying, because we just kind of attacked without them actually doing anything.
Well,
Ash kind of.
they are
Attack
the
without anything doing anything. Before.
I know. I usually.
well,
avoid
I
that.
would say that tidbit to their group is like that's them. Get them. He clearly knows.
Okay.
However, with you and Ben, if you want to give me like maybe an insight or something to try and make sure that you know that what you're doing before you do it, then feel free. However, I would say that it's pretty out of place for these other people to be running on rooftops outside the guard barracks when you know that the guard barracks is going to get attacked. Like, it's definitely not guards up there.
Yeah.
It's definitely not citizens running on rooftops, so there's something going on.
Somebody saw us up there.
Yeah.
I think we were up to no good.
Right.
So,
Well, yeah, and I was also saying I thought we were supposed to wait till they attacked, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna assume I just saw her attack, though. I mean, it's
Saw the
You saw
in
the
line
movie?
of sight.
Yeah, you probably saw something.
So I'm just gonna assume like, I guess we're fighting. So I assume that I can see them.
I mean,
Guess we'll fight.
you're gonna be like technically up here on a rooftop, right?
Or it doesn't matter. I don't. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna aim for the one across the way, over there, because that one's a clear shot. So, 27.
27 is a miss.
Is it really?
No, it's a hit.
Okay, I was gonna be
I'm
like,
about to be like, well, I'm going.
I'm like, well, yeah, I'm going back to the
guys.
Have you rolled under 21 on anything this entire session?
once in the
Okay,
beginning.
get
I think I
once.
rolled once.
Okay. Loaded die.
Both of the skill checks were low too.
12.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Okay.
And then I guess I will attack again.
It is going to.
Nope.
He's gonna nope you.
Nope.
Not gonna know. Okay.
Okay, good.
All right.
12 damage. Yep.
19.
19 is also a hit.
Yes. 9 damage.
Okay. So your arrows strike into him as he. Are they? No, they're not next. Philomena is up next.
I'm gonna.
The two arrows though land purchase on the rooftop
I'm just gonna move there. Just slightly.
body.
over.
And he's taking some damage, yeah? This dude?
Yes, that's the only one that's taking them.
I'm gonna use Thorn Whip. I think we're within like 30 feet. I can't really see my 30.
You might have to step a little closer. So the roof itself is like 15 feet up, maybe
Okay.
where it's standing. So
So I'm gonna step a little bit closer.
you'd have to get to like here.
Can I be near Ren?
Not while doing
Well,
that.
There?
That's yes.
Yeah.
Where's Zach put it? Yeah.
Line.
Ren's over here.
Okay.
Did that just like feel?
Thank you. That was impressive. I'm gonna do Thorn Whip.
I did that by feel. Okay.
I'm gonna do Thorn Whip and
Okay.
see if I can whip it around his feet
Mhm.
and pull him off the roof.
Okay.
That is an 11.
Does not hit. So you try and
Oh no! Sorry. I don't.
Did
Sorry.
you,
Yeah, you have to do. It's a melee spell attack. So
oh, then you do roll.
I do roll. So I was right.
I was right. Zach's wrong.
I was right. Zach's wrong.
Okay.
that on record.
You miss.
Oh.
You happen to wrap it around the chimney, just kind of like near where he is, and it sidesteps out of the way. Just as you do. Anything else you want to do, Selena?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and kind of get behind the carriage.
Okay. Well, I can't reach, so you gotta do
I
it.
can't see myself either. That's good. Just so I'm not right up underneath.
Okay. Benrick, it is your turn.
So I'm flying up in the air.
So I'm flying. So listen, I was
Wait, I
I was
started
not-
flying.
yeah.
Then I started flying.
Yeah, do you
Um,
want the representation?
Sounds like a
So I'll just kind of almost get like in between these two buildings,
Okay.
and I just want to like keep an eye on these.
You know, this is where you need those little empty Chessex dice boxes, those
They have
clear
them.
ones.
Well,
we don't
I'd
have one.
probably be like up here, so we'd need a lot of boxes.
Yeah. Well,
So
flight stands, isn't
Any
it?
little trapeze.
I will just kind of keep an eye on these guys because they haven't really done anything yet. And
I mean, they were like mid stride when you guys started attacking.
okay. Then I guess I'll just fire a couple of Eldritch Blasts at that one. Actually, first I'll bonus action. Hexblade's Curse. Yeah. So I will shoot at him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That is an 11. No. Yes.
Do you want to just
11
roll
is a
the dice?
miss.
It's also a miss.
Damn, dude.
try my.
And that's the end of my turn. I'm not using anybody else's dice, okay? Why would I want that?
I don't know. Maybe to hit.
It's cursed, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is Tidbit
Oh, boy.
next.
Oh, I forgot.
Here we go.
So
Here we go.
He is going to run for.
oh, my brother's still there.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna push him behind me again.
He's gonna also get behind those crates and barrels, and he's gonna
Oh, we
ready.
don't know.
He's gonna ready an
I
axe.
was
Yep.
gonna say,
Actually.
it's just all black powder.
Um,
The barrels are just all
Oh, I
black
hope
powder.
so. I really hope so. And these are too.
See you later.
The
No,
horse.
that's not even actually a horse.
The horse
It's
is
explosives.
He's full of black
The
powder.
taxidermied horse that's just full of powder.
Uh-huh.
I'm so excited. Post production, just put in a bunch of them.
Okay, so now it's the enemy's turn. This one is going to jump down from the rooftop at you guys since you just shot at it.
Wow, that's a great jump.
Super nimble,
Uh,
engaging with you.
Beetleborgs are pretty nimble.
That was awesome.
And it's going to slash at Ren with its Shadow Blade.
That's fine.
Multi-attack, making 3 attacks.
Oh my god.
That hurts.
First one is a 25.
Yep.
Well then.
Please take
oh god.
Please take 11 slashing damage.
Why not fly?
Second one
Just don't
Do you
fall.
believe you
Gonna
can
fly
fly?
away.
Do you believe you can fly?
is a
Okay.
10.
Do you
I'm assuming
touch the
misses.
sky?
Yep.
No.
And third attack
Our
is a
don't
nat
even
20.
know.
Yeah.
person
Huh?
Just don't get knocked out of the sky.
deserves no
Nat 20.
recognition.
Oh, cancel
I
that.
said like fly
Okay.
higher.
18.
No, because that's
Alright.
stupid.
So take
I fly cool.
another 9 damage.
I fly.
Oh,
like,
you.
it wasn't written by brain.
I see what you're saying.
He has his stub going forward.
Actually, cool if you had a
Heard.
blue mage hand and that's the flying ball.
Do you have 408 health right now?
No.
The beak.
I'm not super.
I cannot.
No,
fly
guys.
like a normal person
48.
would fly.
Oh, I'm like 408.
Oh,
How'd you get that much health?
Well, you do some real cool things.
yeah, these guys got some movement.
Guys, you obviously didn't watch Big Bad Beetleborgs,
I have no
Mm-mm.
idea what you're talking about.
and it shows.
I mean, it obviously wasn't
And
like high on the list.
You guys hear alarm bells go off now
Oh, good.
Oh,
in the central barracks,
Great. Great, great.
and guards begin storming out of this building here.
Fantastic.
That's why I'm hiding in the air.
Good for you, Ben. Oh my god. They're real?
They're a little confused by the chaos.
Thankfully,
Those are
there's
the
100
town
of them.
guards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like every guard in town? Because
They called everyone
You
from
know,
every
the
neighboring village.
town guard barracks.
But they're not really sure what's going on at the moment. So we're gonna go back to the top of. They're a little taken off.
Sure.
So we're gonna go to the order. So Ren, you're up.
When was my turn?
Oh yeah, I
It should be
skipped you.
next, right?
I don't know. I don't know when 9 came.
You were last. Yeah.
Yeah, dead
so it's
last.
you.
It's me.
Yeah.
Hi.
I would like to it's farther than I thought it was. I'd like to toll the dead on this guy.
Okay.
So 15 wisdom.
Yep, and he's taking damage.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Nope.
Yay!
Just kidding.
Fine. I don't really know what's about to happen. So I'm gonna bonus action, put down my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Just in case.
Just in case.
You want to drop it right behind him?
Yeah.
Doesn't
And then he gets to hit on the first one, right? Yeah. That is a 16 plus 7.
It's a hit.
So, what the hell is this? I'll do that this time. So, D1, plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage.
Okay, nice. Cool. Okay, now it's the top of the order. So Ren,
It's semi-dark out, right? It's like nighttime.
it is night. It's not semi-dark. It's
So I'm going
There's a
to
couple-
bonus action, and I'm going to fly into the air because Benrith's not the only person that can fly in this group.
hell yeah.
And I'm going to go up 20 feet, but it would give him a opportunity attacks as I leave his range.
20.
Yep, hits.
Not 30. Please take.
Does that break your concentration though, or is that a concentration spell?
What?
The flying.
Flying's not. It's not a spell. It's just an
An
ability.
ability.
Yeah.
Really?
Take 8 slashing damage.
It's not a spell.
Heard.
No.
I did not know that.
Well, it's for some people. It is. It's not for me. And then I'm going to move my moonbeam back onto the person that was on in the first place, and he will have to do another Constitution saving throw for that guy that moved.
Constitution saving throw. He gets a 16.
Oh, he passes. He's going to take half of 14.
That's the one in the back.
That's
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
This one.
Half is
7.
7. You okay?
And that will be me. I'm in the air.
I really wish I had a way to keep you guys in the air.
What about this? This plastic thing we turn on that side.
Yeah, but that only gets one of them.
And then it would also just like block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just put rings on them so you know they're flying?
Yeah, I
Do the clear
guess.
ones. Use the clear ones.
Good call. It's a good call. You guys are so smart.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
Flying. They're upside down. Flying.
What does it actually say?
I think one's invisible, one's
Ugly.
something else.
Okay.
I can't read.
That's clear. All right. Is it Ash?
Like it's backwards.
Oh yes.
It is Ash.
All right, Ash is just gonna fire back at the guy that he hit before. So the one down the barrel. 23.
Hit.
15 damage or 12 damage. Sorry.
Damn, dude. You guys are laying into him.
Come on, Gina.
And I'm gonna go one more time. 27. That's only 6 damage. And then, you know what? For now, Ash is just gonna stay where he is.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Philomena.
I'm
Yep.
gonna wild shape into an 8.
Classic Philomena move.
Classic Philomena.
And what do you want to do as an ape? That's an action, right?
Just monkey
Nope,
around.
it's our bonus.
Oh, so then what do you want to do?
do? I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do spike growth again.
You can't. You have to do it in the reverse.
That's right. I have to
order.
do the reverse order. Okay, so I'm just gonna stay as the ape.
Mhm. And punch him in the wiener.
I'm gonna punch him in the wiener. I'm gonna throw a rock at him.
Throw a rock.
You want to throw these barrels?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Donkey Kong style?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
She Donkey Kong shit. She's so stupid. I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a rock at him.
I thought we said barrels.
A barrel. Sorry, barrel.
Yeah.
Barrel. I'm gonna throw Donkey Kong.
There's not a rock to be found.
Well, that didn't do so well. 7.
Should have let me throw in a rock.
Does a 7 hit?
7 doesn't. No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hang out.
It jump mans over the barrel as it comes its way.
I'm just gonna back up just a little bit. Huh?
Like here?
Multi-attack.
Yeah. And then I'm going. Oh yeah. I'm going to throw another rock at him. Then
Okay.
I'm gonna try again.
This time an actual rock. You pick up a flagstone out of the ground.
Wow.
What'd you get?
9.
Okay. Also a miss,
Man.
unfortunately.
Dice chill right now. 5.
Okay, so that makes it Ben's turn.
Okay. I think I'm going to fly towards this
Mhm.
roof, this taller roof.
Yep.
My speed is only 60 feet, so I don't know if I can get all the way
I
there.
don't think you can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Oh, maybe.
10, 15, 20.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You're like right
Alright,
here.
so yeah, you can.
You could be like here.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh no. Oh
No one touched the table.
No.
Oh,
It's not going to that floor.
oh no.
Can't eat.
Oh no.
Just put them on the cup.
No.
And I'm gonna.
Completely
You can't
not
even
in frame.
see him in the frame.
I'm gonna blast this guy that I Hexblade's cursed
So anyway, you started blasting.
with a couple Eldritch blasts.
Okay.
So I started blasting.
That is 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Yay.
It's really stressing me out, man.
Oh my god.
Don't you
that's
reroll
with a melee weapon.
Things you don't like.
That's with a
It's
melee
just things you don't like. It's not even numbers.
But still, it is
Like this. So I'm gonna.
7. So that's 8 damage in the first one.
Yeah, just put him
This
there
is
for
gonna
that.
work because it's just him.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
So it's 8 damage on the first one.
Okay.
And then hopefully making it clear that I'm shooting at
I didn't know you
that
guys were
guy.
gonna start flying.
And then the second attack is 11.
Well,
Wow, you
11 is a
roll
miss.
a lot of 11s.
Someone's got to make up for all the crazy rolls over there, huh?
Hey, just good
balance.
build.
Max, max.
Good build.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Smack.
well, if that's the end of Ben's go, then it is going to be Tidbit's. Tidbit's going to slash at the one in front of him with his short sword.
I forgot my
24.
Nice.
Nice. Go tidbit.
I keep forgetting my sneak attack damage.
He hits for 8 damage. And I don't think he's going to really do anything. He's going to stay where he is, though. And then it is the enemies. This one is going to drop down behind these guards and start slashing at them.
No.
Yeah, pick him out.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Where's Gradex? You can just drop a fireball.
I
on
know.
everyone. And he's
Chomps
like,
guards
I said
included.
fireball.
I said I cast fireball.
Another hit.
Where are you, Graddick?
Chops another down.
Ooh, it's just
And then a nat 1, so misses. But in quick succession, chops 2 of the guards
What
down.
an idiot.
Dummy.
This one is going to drop down into the courtyard and engage against these 4. It's a miss. That's another. Dude, what is with the nat 20s?
It's a heavy day for him.
It's a dead guard.
see that. You couldn't see that.
And a
It's
19.
It's 30 feet away from you. Also.
There's another.
What is happening?
They're squishy.
They are squishy.
They're actually.
And then the one that's engaged with you guys is going to attack. It's going to multi-attack. So one on Tidbit.
Tidbit.
21
No.
hits him for
Wait, isn't Ren in the air though?
13 damage.
Yeah, we'll resolve that.
Oh, I forgot you were flying.
Yeah.
So poor Tidbit's gonna take.
Yeah.
If
The
this thing
tidbit more
kills-
damage.
I swear to
You
God,
disengage. You backed away.
I will be.
Oh,
It'll be my life's mission to kill everything if they take
Yeah,
Tidbit
I
out.
guess it's gonna just do it all its attacks on Tidbit. 12 misses. And a 9 misses. So it only got 1 hit on him.
All right.
That's them. And now it's the guards.
Get them, boys.
These 2 guards are gonna attack this one. These ones are gonna turn and attack. Well,
Do
a
it.
couple of them are gonna turn and attack here. Is there only one? There's 2 here.
Yeah.
These 2 are gonna charge down. I guess Tidbit
What?
What?
and attack him, thinking that he's part of
Get
this
the billy
attack.
clubs out.
They're not really sure what's going on. So there's 4 on the one, or I got 2 here that are attacking. That's a hit.
Huh?
You can get fucking dead. Only for
And
the
another hit.
diamonds.
So the one in the courtyard takes a total of 7 damage.
Tidbit takes a total of 7 damage.
No, the one in the courtyard. This
Get it.
assassin takes a total
got
of
it.
4.
Get
got
a
it.
piece of corn.
So what did I say, 7 damage?
Might eat blood.
So 2 attacking Tidbit. It's a hit and a miss. So Tidbit takes 6 damage.
No.
He's fine.
Until he's not.
He's taking a total of 19 already.
Filmina's getting pissed.
And then
Hey,
the
buddy.
4 on the assassin by the gate. Hit,
We can't save people when they fall
Hit.
like the world.
miss, and hit.
And the ground opens and he falls.
for a total of
So now we can because I can fly.
for 13.
And we can fly.
I was flying, but I was too concentrated on my brother.
Okay. Willow, you're up.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Like the guy on this thing
Mhm.
to make a con save to try to beat 15 as I try to do Ray of Enfeeblement. What's that?
Right up in the
13.
Woo!
Go.
A black beam of energy springs from my finger towards the creature.
Watch that.
On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapons attack that use strength until the spell ends. On each of its turns, it can try to make a con save.
Watch him be a finesse weapon user.
Well, I'm trying something different.
It is a finesse weapon.
Oh, that's tragic.
What?
Make a ranged spell attack. You need him to save him.
Well, it says right here.
No,
So
isn't that
not-
weird?
Oh, that's for down here when he does his own turn. So I still have to make the attack. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not going to do anything.
Now that we know.
I'm reading it different, but
Plus 7, so you hit it.
yeah. So
You did
still
hit.
Okay.
But it
18.
doesn't do anything.
But it doesn't do anything.
I mean, if he has to use strength for some reason.
Yeah. Strength checks.
Yeah. So
Alright.
yeah,
So,
there's still stuff that might hurt him.
so we can just go push him down.
Yeah.
Bully him.
Sit down, little boy. He's like,
Oh man, I'm really tired.
I'm enfeebled.
That's why I was like, I didn't know if I should do it or not, but I figured I'd try because he has a sword.
Yeah.
I don't know. And so since I didn't.
They're more
have-
swashbuckler kind of than.
The long
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to attack with my thingamajig. Go figure. 9 plus 7 is a 16.
Is that it?
Spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
Sweet. 6, 10. 10 damage.
Okay. All right. So your spiritual weapon cracks into its back, and we're back to Ren.
The individual that jumped into the square, I can see him because I'm still flying, so I'm going to move my moonbeam back on top of him again, so it's a con of 15.
Passes.
He takes
Half a
5 damage. And I'm going to fly another 10 feet, 15 feet up. So
Just
you don't have
higher?
to move her, I'm just going up higher. Yep.
Okay.
So you're like 35 feet, 30, 35 feet in the air now?
45, yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Don't get
Oh
knocked
boy.
down.
I don't got nothing for that. All right. Cool. And if you are all done, it is Ash's turn.
All right, Ash is gonna take and fire at the one that's hitting Tidbit. That is only a 14. I think this is gonna be a miss.
Chat.
This could be.
You roll 1.
14's a hit.
Oh my goodness! All right. Oh, all right. So,
You said, did you roll 1?
8 damage.
4.
All right.
Somehow you rolled a 0 and you go for it.
Yeah.
There's a 13.
No,
I rolled a number on it. Still a 1.
I have a positive 10 on my longbow. So,
0.
72.
17. So,
Yep.
17 hits. So, that's only 7 damage.
You have sneak attack.
Thank you. God damn.
How do you get sneak attack?
Because I'm a rogue. I took one level.
But
rogue.
you're not attacking with advantage.
He's within 5 feet of an ally, so it gives it's
Yeah.
advantage or.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We got this. So one sneak attack damage on it.
Okay.
On top of
You loose an arrow. It strikes into the chest of him and drops him. Where he stands, collapses off of the barrel.
I forget
Easy peasy.
those guards to stop beating the crap out of Tidbit. We'd be in the
Let me know if you need it.
Actually, how far away am I? I'm 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna use, because I haven't moved, I'm gonna use all of my movement. I should be able to actually get right up there.
You did move though, didn't you?
No, you didn't.
No.
When's the last
2,
time?
3,
Into the
4,
corner.
6,
Yeah.
7, 8. Not last time, the time before I thought. Or did I move last time?
I thought it was
I thought it was last time. So I was like, you moved over, so you only have your one movement up.
Yeah, okay. Well then, that sucks. Well then, I'll just do 30. I'll do that. That's it. And that is it for me.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, we're looking at Philomena.
All right, I am going to get up on those guards.
Get up on them guys.
Maybe we shouldn't kill the guards.
Shake it, you'll feel better.
What?
Aren't we saving the guards?
Yeah, we were supposed to save them.
Just give them a stern warning. With
She
your
can't,
teeth.
she can't say anything.
Yes, she can. She
So we're supposed to be saving the guards. Yeah, I know. Blah blah blah.
just pick up Tidbit and
That's what
run.
we're here for.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
I'm here for combat.
Can I go over and grab Tidbit and like scream at these guards?
Scream at them? What do you
Yeah,
want?
as an 8, just like
Like, menacingly.
Point,
Yeah, just
point
like-
at the red thing. Goodness, yeah.
Yeah. So you just want to run up,
I just want to
grab
pick up
Tidbit,
Tidbit
and just roar at them?
yeah.
Why don't you give me an intimidation check?
Yeah.
With triple advantage.
with triple advantage? How many? Just roll all my dice right now.
Yeah, just everything. Doesn't even have to be a D20.
18.
Cool. Yeah. So you run up,
I'm just gonna scoop Tidbit up in my
But I'm
arm
in the air, so she can actually have my space.
goop Tidbit up.
and then just scream at them.
Hold on.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh.
like a little baby.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
You can
And-
imagine that. Oh.
And then I'm just gonna scream at the guards.
So yeah, they kind of backpedal a little bit because they're like, whoa, like that's a monkey.
Big.
Giant
I'm
monkey.
imagining that I have like the ape has a rock in her hand with
Yeah.
the other hand, and she's just holding it
Yeah.
up in the air like, don't.
Yeah,
don't
so
mess
they
with
kind of
Tidbit.
like they put their hands up a little bit and they like start backpedaling a little bit.
Keep it up in the air like you're
Yeah.
gonna throw it. I swear I will hit you with this staff.
I'll hit you with this halfling.
Thanks, Philomena.
And then that's gonna be my turn.
He calls to the guards. Yeah, you better run.
That's right.
After Philomena is Tidbit, but he's in your arms.
Oh,
Penrith.
after Philomena.
Yeah, you are, and then Tidbit.
Then Tidbit, then bodies, then guards.
Back there.
Tidbit's
Just
like
making
looking
sure-
up in line.
just making sure we're paying
So
attention.
here's what I do. Yeah, I'll explain it. Here's what I do. I write your names down, and then I write the numbers next to them, but I don't reorganize them after. So sometimes if I just read it wrong, I read it wrong.
Yeah.
So like,
It's fine.
yeah,
It's
I
fine.
just have it. Yeah.
We got you.
So it's Tidbit's turn because you called me out on that. No, go ahead. Go
Whoa.
ahead.
I'm going to fly down into that courtyard and get behind this guy that's getting flanked, and I will
You're over here now.
swing true with advantage.
Ren.
Cool. So I'll take the first attack. That's a nat
Nice.
20, baby.
Get it.
He does not have.
Was it over the nat
First.
20? You're like,
Yeah.
ooh, nat 20. You're like, that's that one queen. You're like, ooh, what's that like? Ooh.
So that is
You just had a whole full body
20
reaction
on the first hit.
How much?
20.
Nice.
for nat 20.
Then I will make my second attack. That's a 17 plus 7, so 24.
It's a hit.
Okay. That is 9 damage.
Okay.
And I will use the pommel strike. That is 25
My
to
Hits.
hit.
goodness, Ben is back, baby.
You got Brandon's dice over there?
That
I don't think
is
so. Not giving this up. And after he's
8
questioning my
damage.
dice.
Damn, dude. Okay.
Some of us come out.
So,
Nice.
Benrith, you land gracefully in the courtyard behind this assassin who is engaging in combat with the flustered couple guards that remained inside the barracks. And completely distracted, you just unleash a flurry of blows into it. And it does remain standing and spins around to engage you, but you definitely landed a couple really good strikes on it before it even recognized that you were behind it.
Cool. And I'm still like kind of floating in the air just to
Be cool.
be cool.
Just to be
Exactly.
cool.
Yes.
Okay. You're right, that is pretty cool. Okay, so now it's Tidbit's turn. He's just
gonna jump down.
Yeah, let me down. I mean, I guess he's not gonna really do it. He can ready a strike while he's being held by you. So if they come close
Does he have a
again,
bomb in his pocket?
yeah, he's got.
he has
I mean,
the
he's got-
detonator.
yeah.
I'll do
Um,
it. Do it.
will all go up.
Yeah, I guess that's that. So it's going to be the enemy's turn. This one's going to spin and attack Ben, who's obviously the immediate threat compared to the guards.
I don't know. Those guys are pretty
So it multi-attacks you. First strike is a 21.
that hits.
Please take 11 from that slash.
Okay.
Second strike is a 25.
My dice.
As you land, you're like, oh, man, I should have
Something.
landed.
That's only 4 damage.
Okay.
And last one is a 21. And another
Yeah,
5
X.
slashing damage.
Okay.
This one is going to shadow step.
Yeah, baby. It's getting
Nothing
interesting.
personal.
We all know who he's going for.
Yeah, it's going to go for Philomena.
Holding the child.
Holding the child. Tidbit did have a readied action in her arm, so he's going to strike her as soon as she steps into range. He hit.
She?
That one's a female.
Right in the eyeball.
He hits
Echo.
for
Pops that.
Again?
7 damage.
Me? Wait.
No,
Oh.
Tidbit.
Oh, okay.
Because you were holding him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're holding him like this. You're like waving around. He's like, he swings his sword. But now it's gonna strike you rather than doing a. It's gonna multi-attack again. 18.
There.
That does not hit.
Okay.
She's
this
lying.
does.
What? Oh,
Your,
no, an
your
8.
monkey.
An 8.
18.
Yeah. His AC is like lower than 18.
He said 18.
What are we confused?
Oh,
Is it
yes.
does
I'm
it
sorry.
18 hit or
It
doesn't?
does. I'm sorry.
Okay. So first one hits. For 6 slashing damage.
Okay. Sorry, Zach.
Second one's a 24, so that hits for 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And third attack is a 22, which hits for 7 slashing.
Okay.
So 7, 4, and 7. Is that what I said? Or 8, 7. 8,
7,
4, and
4,
7.
I don't remember what the first
I
one.
don't remember what the first one is either, but
Okay.
it's 4 and then 7 after the.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever the total was. So 11 plus something. I
Okay.
think it's 18.
Just got it.
I think
It
it's
was 18.
all day. Okay. Yeah. That is the enemies. So now it's the guards.
Get up, boys.
These two are going to strike at the back of the one in the courtyard.
And hopefully recognize me as friend.
Miss. And
Do they
a
get
miss.
advantage?
No, because I'm not going to say that Ben's an ally, really.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I took advantage on my attack.
Did you?
Yeah. I think it's just if they're threatened, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think it has to
Okay, yeah, I'll give him advantage. That's fine. I'll roll for both again.
just because I like reading.
I think one of them hits now. So for 5 damage. Okay. And now these ones are going to charge down. Well, these two are still intimidated by the ape. They don't really want to get closer. But some of these ones, 2 of these ones are going to charge down that assassin. These ones are going to run back into the courtyard to try and see what's going on in there. They're going to engage this one. So it's going to be 2 more attacks on the one in the courtyard. Both hits.
Is that the nat 20 chill?
9 damage.
Gets me every time.
And then the 2 on the one that's engaged with Philomena. Miss and miss. Let's see, with advantage. Hit and still a miss.
Wait a minute.
So 4 damage. Okay. That's them. Ren, you are up.
Nope.
All right.
It's my turn.
Oh my god. Willow. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I was ready to move her because I can't see. Alright, I would like to move my spiritual weapon 5, 10, 15, 20, and just put it right in front of the guards here. They can't go any further, so just sit there. And then for my action, oh wait, yes, it's my bonus action. For my action, I would like to attempt a guiding bolt on this person. That is a 15 plus 7.
It's a hit.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. And that is a 6, 9, 14 damage.
Nice.
14.
Very nice.
On.
What?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Because I never hit. Oh my god, this dude
Oh,
has
just
to
in that-
happens.
the next
Okay, you blast it with a guiding
does it?
bolt.
Wanna say that?
Last sentence.
And that's you.
That's only if I target it.
If you target it. The next person who targets that person has advantage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That's what we were checking.
Which one?
The entire time or just on one attack?
Oh,
This-
one
the
next to you.
next attack on this one.
Gotcha.
All right.
You?
Ash is like, yes.
Okay,
please."
now it is Ren's turn.
Okay.
This makes me look like he gets confused.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep doing what I was doing and not ignore the wonderful glowing guy over there. May I have a con say 15 on the guy in the inside the building? Or-
Passes.
Oh, because he's glowing. Okay, I didn't realize it made him glow.
She's
Ooh, he takes 1 damage.
Okay.
hell yeah.
It's 1 damage you didn't have before.
Do it, Ren. Ren's going for the MVP.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna stay flying in there. And that's be my turn.
All right.
Okay, so Ash.
Ash is gonna. I actually want to put a little bit of distance in between me and that thing. So I'm gonna move back.
You're just moving
Here.
around.
I mean, you can just leave it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that better.
And
Actually seen it.
then I'm just gonna take in fire at that guy right there. So that would be a 27, and that's a critical.
Okay.
Nice.
So how much damage?
Since he's in combat with people, does the
Sneak attack.
sneak attack also? That's part of it. Okay.
You already have advantage.
So he's wanting to know if it crits that. as
So
well,
that is
damage
included
as
in the
well.
crit. So that's
Yeah, it's all
14
damage.
right off the bat. So then I'll roll. Oh, that's only 6, and then 8. So 22 for the first attack.
Okay.
Once ready, I'll roll the next.
Getting that
Go ahead.
guiding bolt.
That's only a 15, and that's a 17.
Hits.
The advantage
Well,
is
the
only on
advantage is only on
the
1.
first attack.
Yeah, the first attack.
Why'd I do that? Yeah,
So
sorry.
it's-
So the first one's a 15.
It hits.
50.
It's fine.
15 hits?
Yeah.
Shoot.
He's mad about it.
Oh, that's
How
that's
dare
only
you let me hit this.
only 6 damage. It's still standing.
It is still
I'm
standing.
doing my action surge then.
Oh boy.
He's not gonna be standing soon.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
9 damage. Still standing.
Nope. Now it's dead.
Yes.
Okay. So Ash unleashes a flurry of arrows into the target and pierce into it, dropping it before the guards, who are a little confused. And now it seems that they're almost able to discern that you guys are maybe fighting on the same side. And after Ash is Philomena.
I'm going to put
To bit down.
my boy Tippet down.
Okay.
By throwing him, you mean.
I'm going to throw him right at those guards. I'm going to put Tippet down. There you go, my friend. You're still down there on the ground. All right. Well, there's no one else around us right now, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm going to let's see how many feet. I want to go 30 feet towards my friends in here, towards Ben.
Just gonna walk toward
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I bust open those doors and get in there with Ben?
Yeah.
What's
I mean, they don't open, but
Can we
sure.
hop on the horse? Oh god.
Oh god.
What's your 8
Oh
movement?
no.
Huh?
What's your 8 movement?
30 feet.
Yeah, so
30 feet to
Just
climb.
5, 10, 15, 20,
25,
25.
30.
Climb
Okay,
down.
I'm gonna put up.
Bigfoot.
Did any of these? Did that?
You're like, oh my god.
I don't remember, but I don't recall. But did that guy take any damage yet?
Yeah.
Yes,
He did?
in the
Okay.
center, yeah.
I'm gonna pick up a.
Zach punched the shit out
Oh,
of him.
that's right. He did. Nice job, Ben.
With my glaive.
Yeah. Punched.
I'm going to take my rock. I'm gonna throw one rock at him first.
Rip a brick off the wall.
Just another brick in the wall. That's 15.
Is a hit.
That is 5, 6, 7, 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna take another brick. I'm gonna throw it at the guy again.
They're just ruining their wall.
That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 23 to hit.
Okay.
And then that is 6 more bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Okay. This poor guy is getting battered with rocks while being surrounded.
Poor guy.
He butchered.
He just
how many
took down
guards?
3 dudes in a row.
He's just a simple man. He's just a simple man.
Okay. Let's see. Philomena, Ben, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep swinging at him. It turns out that it does have to be an ally for advantage, so I don't know.
I thought that, and you
Yeah,
guys, you know.
I'm gonna roll these with disadvantage.
Well, now, yeah, not disadvantage, but no,
I mean, now they've seen me attack the guys.
that's true. Now you're buddies. Now you're best friends.
They're pals.
That is a 21 change.
Does that hit?
Yeah. Yeah.
7 plus 4 is 11.
Should I eat the whole thing?
11 damage on the guy.
Mm-hmm.
To my second attack. Are you eating things you found on the ground over there?
Oh, ginger.
Doesn't look like ginger.
Did you hide where ginger?
14.
You start crying again.
Is a hit. Cool.
What's that?
That is another 11.
Okay.
50 arrows.
Still up?
He is.
Okay, I'll do.
I feel like Philomena's up there like this.
And that is a 19.
Hit. Mm-hmm.
That is 8 more damage.
Whoa.
Shit. And that will
Just waiting to the tears.
be the end of my turn.
Nice. What's Tidbit got going on?
He's just talking to those guys like,
Yeah,
"Now,
the
we might have
guards.
gotten off on a bad foot. But
Sorry, I can action surge, so I'll just action surge.
Do it.
Keep swinging.
wow.
Hit him.
That's 14.
Hits.
Yes.
That is
11.
14 damage.
Oh.
That is a 22.
Hits.
That's a 1, so I can reroll it. That's a 1, so I have to keep it.
No, you just roll until you get what you want.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So that's 5 damage.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah.
You do just enough to take him down.
Take us to
Look at that.
Flavor Town.
Yeah.
Lift him up in the air with my glaive.
Whoa.
Nice.
Brutal.
Roll him down.
Slam him down.
Give the guards a nod. So
Yeah.
So,
We're friends
how
now.
you doing?
So,
Philomena's just like, yeah.
maybe land.
slam it down. Meanwhile, out in the courtyard, the guards are kind of making a slow approach towards Tidbit. He throws down a smoke bomb and reappears back towards you guys, and it says to you guys back there, I think our work here's done. Maybe we should get out of here. And the guards are still kind of approaching.
I think
These
we should
guards
just
kind of
get
turn towards you now. Like, I mean, they're not making an immediate attack, Ben, but you can tell they're like gonna try and question you, or yeah, it's like they're still not like friendly. They're like, we don't know what the hell's going on. We don't like the situation. I mean, you can try and explain.
Are we in initiative still?
No, it's not combat, but you
Stop,
can
Ben.
try and explain. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna
Should
fly
we reach
60
down a
feet up
quick-
into
You're
the...
gonna fly straight up. Well,
I was never here.
you are actually like a superhero.
That's freaking
It's
amazing.
your local friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I'm going to jump off and run.
Same
over,
thing. I mean, you can see them back there.
Yeah,
You can
so
see
I'm
them
gonna
fly
run
up. So
Ride the horse.
Land another gate. Land another gate.
You're still
Ben flies out superhero style. Philomena can start
I'm just
scaling
climbing
building like King Kong
I'm
style.
up here swatting at Ren, who's
You
flying
grab the
around.
nearest blonde and climb to the top of the tower.
honestly,
Honestly,
could I give
Granite
Philomena a
doesn't have
look?
blonde
Because
hair.
if you just turn back,
Yeah, I mean, she would have saw you go up, and she also would see them regrouping, like
Well,
Tidbit and all them back
if
there.
want to like give her a look and a nod, and if you
Yeah.
turn back into your regular self, I can probably just scoot
Oh,
and fly.
you want to do that?
back.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, we
Where's
can do
my,
that.
where's my little person?
I'm just gonna disappear into the shadows.
Yes.
Just
I'm
up
so
there.
excited
I'm
right
going,
now.
All the little people are getting picked up today.
Okay.
I waved to Tidbit.
So I assume you guys probably would head back to Tidbit's Alley, more or less.
Yeah.
Unless you have other thoughts.
No.
Mm-mm. Dead end alley.
Yeah.
Dead end alley.
Fine.
So you're able to regroup at the hideout. You kind of land, and immediately, well, the ones that were flying, you all land, and the others run in, and immediately the magic wall slides shut behind you. Whew, that was close.
Tidbit. That was incredible.
I mean,
I
Good work,
flew.
everyone.
we lost some of the guards, but I think we did a great job.
Yeah, but they weren't all eviscerated.
Yeah.
Tidbit, did you get to see me fly with Ben?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That was exciting. Well, what now, guys?
Yeah, I mean that obviously what's the name?
Shade
The
Fangs?
guild-
Shade Fangs.
Shade Fangs have more than just those three.
Yeah, I fear that we're only beginning to scratch the surface here.
Okay. Maybe we should still keep an eye over there throughout the night.
I think that might be a good idea. Do y'all think like the guards? I mean, they obviously saw us. Do you think they might, if they recognize us now, or if something happens, that maybe they'll realize that
Well,
we're kind of on their side?
that's one of only a few barracks within the city. I assume that they'll probably reorganize and send more guards there to keep watch. It's probably okay now. But if we want to keep a watchful eye, we can do that as
I
well.
think we should.
But
keep a little
they'll definitely be
profile.
expecting attacks further for the rest of the night.
It's true. Yeah, maybe just like, I mean, I assume we're all just gonna hang out here. Probably shouldn't go back to the tavern even
I don't think going back
Not
to the
yet.
tavern is a great idea right now.
on a comfy night.
You're not. I mean, you're not all going to be able to like stay at
Okay.
Tidbits. It's like too tight for that.
All right.
I'm not afraid to make my way back to the inn.
Yeah. I'll probably just cast fly on myself again and like, wait for it to settle down a little bit and just do like a pass by to
Mm-hmm.
see if it looks like everything's, hunky dory.
Be
Okay.
careful, man.
Considered.
I mean, the guards seem to be on high alert.
Yeah.
I would definitely not like fly directly. I would be like up here,
Yeah.
but maybe get an angle from a few blocks over where you can kind
Yeah,
of like see.
Just kind of making sure they're not like under attack again.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they're patrolling, gathering,
Cool.
seems to be that they're on alert, as I said. And then you're gonna head back to the
Yep.
Shady Room.
Before I do, I hand Tidbit a crinkled up, ugly looking, rolled up letter that's been sealed,
Mhm.
and asked if he could get that sent.
He takes it and he goes, I'll take care of this as soon as possible, Ash. And he tucks it into like a little pocket in his coat. So you make your way back to the Jade and Barrel. And on your approach,
Oh boy.
you find that the door is slightly off its hinge open, leading into the tavern.
Huh.
I assume I was going to meet them there, so I'll
Yeah,
might not
sure.
be there yet.
Sure.
We cautiously walk in.
Yeah, cautiously walk in. Pushing Ethan behind.
Yep. So headed into the tavern. Inside, you find chairs overturned, tables smashed. The candles flicker low. They're casting this very ominous shadow over the place. The portraits on the wall, just in this atmosphere, now all of a sudden seem much more grim. Nothing's actually changed about them, but for some reason with the lighting and now the mood, now they give this eerie kind of
Creepy.
creepy look over.
There's nobody else in there?
Is
It
Beverett?
doesn't
No.
seem that anyone's here, but
Is Beverett there? Is there?
go ahead and give me a perception, Philomena.
That's a 13.
Actually, yeah, I guess everyone can give me a perception.
That was terrible.
12.
7.
14.
Outside of
Yeah.
combat, I can't
He's
roll
not
for
here.
shit.
He's not
Yeah.
with us.
Days not
Oh,
joining.
okay. I thought you said I following them and I'm with them, but you're
He said he's gonna.
No,
do
I
fly
figured I
by
would
and
get
meet
there
us there.
later.
so. Ren, you're the first to look behind the bar. You're kind of like confused that there's no one in here, and you look like over the bar, and on the ground, you see sprawled face down Beverus with his throat slit and a pile of blood.
Oy.
Oh my god.
And Philomena, you got a 13 on that perception.
Uh-huh.
You kind of notice a faint, strange smell in the air.
Uh-oh.
Weird mixture of clove and burnt vanilla.
Dude.
And that's what we're going to call today's session.
What?
I don't
And
like
we
it.
It was
should've,
the guy
like,
with the pipe.
I didn't
Yeah.
like
do
it.
it a little bit or something.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Piper.
Come on.
Thank you so much for watching Legends of the Tabletop. Please take the time to like and subscribe. It really helps us out for everything we do here on the channel. We appreciate you viewing as always, and we will catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Stay
Hi,
fresh,
Joe.
cheese bags.